All right, everybody. Welcome to the channel. This is episode 1 of Collector versus Operator. I got my man Broke Pokemon in the house. A little backstory to this. On a ride home from work one day, I was listening to Broke's video, and this was kind of at the peak of I think the Ascended hype. Probably, would you say, Broke? Probably like the
Yeah,
beginning or the peak.
yeah,
And
it was around it. Yep.
yeah, and somehow he was talking about Evolving Skies and said that Evolving Skies was better than Ascended Heroes. I don't want to something along those lines. I don't even remember what you actually said, but whatever. From that, I decided to make a video because I think I had been looking at Evolving Skies, and I said that Evolving Skies doesn't hold a candle to Ascended Heroes, and that was bad. That was some heat, and then from there, Broke was nice enough to get me on his live, and here we are. So, yeah, so
Yeah,
that's basically it.
I
And
appreciate you having me on for sure.
yeah, of course. So now we're cool, and we're gonna do this every week. So this is episode 1, and yeah, we kind of want to go over some things. I don't know how many people are in chat. I can't see. Can you see if there's anybody even with us or
It says 3, but we have six right now.
6? Okay, cool. So we'll wait a little bit, see if we can get at least two digits,
Yep.
digits in there.
We
Maybe get
should.
10.
We
Yeah.
should. We should be able to. We'll see about that.
Yeah. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on in the hobby as always. A lot.
How are you? How are you feeling about the hobby right now?
Oh, I mean, I love the hobby, but as far as the content part of YouTube with the hobby, it's stale, bro. It's stale. There's some good content, there's some good people, but I don't know. Yeah, it just
Yeah,
feels a little off to me. So,
I think it's hard to be able to talk about Pokemon right now because it's Ascended Heroes. No one's talking about prismatic evolutions unless they're trying to shill prismatic evolutions.
yeah,
And it's everything's going up. Singles, sealed,
yeah.
slabs, everything's going up. So it just
Well,
depends on which side of the fence.
yeah, Ascended did dip today. I can tell you that.
Oh,
It
did
went
it?
down. Yeah, it was last time I checked, it was in the 170 range. And then yesterday I think it was up to 185. And now it's the last time I checked, it was down. Starting to get
Okay.
nervous.
Starting to get
No,
nervous. No. You'll be all
uh,
right, dude.
it,
Until the
it does
30th
that.
comes out.
Yeah. Did you hear, Broke, did you listen to TCG Autopsy's video about the basically it's about the 30th, but it's more so it was about he explained how to do a buyout, like step by
No, is
step.
that
Yeah,
is
yeah,
that his newest video? I watched the
yeah,
last 2 that he came out with, and
yeah,
he lost the plot with me on that because you could tell the guy is an arrogant prick and doesn't really know what he's
yeah,
talking about too much. So
yeah. I like some of his. He's like the Alex Jones of Pokemon. That's how I feel. Like he's like conspiratorial about stuff, but he does. I
it,
mean, he sounds like he's been in it for a while and knows what's up. But yeah, some of his takes are a little bit whatever. I like it though. I like it's just different. He's cool. He's different. You know what I mean?
yeah, for sure.
As far
I
as
mean,
content.
I liked his videos. I like the way he did his content, and he definitely, I think he's been around for a while. But the biggest problem is his last 2 videos where he's talked about Pokemon is not going to reprint anything until you know not mega, but wins in waves. Everything, all mega, all Scarlet and Violet before all that stuff is not going to get any sort of reprints. And that in the history of Pokemon, Pokemon's only done 2 reprints of all
Yeah,
time. Like,
yeah.
dude,
That's
tell me you just got into the hobby without
uh,
telling me you just got into the hobby.
yeah.
So yeah, he
That's
lost
where
me with
that
that.
that's where that me and your live I guess was it last night or whatever when I typed that's where I got that from when I typed that in there I was trying to see Like, I've heard that before, though. He's not the only person I've heard. There's been a few people in my comments that have alluded to that, that there really hasn't really been any true turning the printers on reprints, and everything else is just a redistribution of packs, that they already have the packs and then they just throw them into whatever EX boxes or whatever.
Yeah, so
Something like that.
in my lives, I have people with distro. I have a couple
Mhm.
people. One guy who lives in Canada, and another guy. He's in the States. I don't know exactly where he lives, but they have told me that they've gotten Surging Sparks booster box cases with a reprint date on them.
Oh, so they know what's
So
up there. Yeah,
yeah, and these people that are talking about there's no such thing as reprints. Like Surging Sparks hasn't had a reprint; it's had a redistribution, as you said.
yeah,
Just because distros never come out and talked about, oh, we're getting reprints. Pokemon's never come out. Pokemon is a very secretive company, in case you're not aware. Like
yeah,
they made one comment about prismatic evolutions, and since then they've not done anything else. Um, People just listen to the same bullshit and just
yeah,
run with it. So yeah, I mean, believe what you want to. That's fine, but
yeah.
there's been definitely more than two reprints in the history of Pokemon.
What would you say is his his modus operandi, like his MO behind saying that? What do you think he's trying to get at by saying that? What would he
I,
do you know?
I
I
mean,
mean, there's got to be
I,
some. He doesn't sell product. He's got a book. He's got a
yeah.
book that he sells, but
Yeah, he
you
definitely pushes
know,
the book. I mean, I
yeah,
got to be honest, man. A lot of these people, even you know, if you're an LGS, you're an online store, or you're just a collector investor, people are trying to pump their bags. Like it's just
yeah,
the way it is, and it's not
yeah,
everybody, but I could easily come out and talk about. I could have cases of Surging Sparks or cases of Prismatic Evolutions and tell you why it's the greatest set of all time.
yeah,
And so I think right now a lot of people are just trying to create FOMO and hype and
yeah,
fear. And honestly, he probably thinks that what he's saying is the truth, but that
yeah. He
printing
probably believes it.
facility is absolutely massive.
Yeah,
It's I think it's what, 21 football fields.
yeah,
So how do you not think that that's going to be, how do
yeah.
you not think that they can print?
It's just storage, bro. It's just a storage
It's
facility.
just, what's the craziest
Oh,
thing I heard is that Pokemon is actually not going to up the printing at all. They're just going to work on the texture of the cards to make better texturing, and they're going to make sure the cuts are precise. They're going to up their quality control. That's what this printing
oh,
facility slash packaging, because it's both of
yeah,
them.
yeah.
That's what it's supposed to be, is what some people that have been in the hobby supposedly for years are saying.
Mm.
Which what makes you think that Pokemon's done all this and spent all this money to not sell more
Yeah.
product?
The thing, like, I don't know nothing, bro. I always that's like that's my saying, right? My thing. I don't know nothing about nothing, and I don't. And that's kind of why I say it. Is that. But what I get the feeling, I've heard it from a few different people. Like Japan is a totally different culture. Like they
Hmm.
look at things different ways, and Pokemon is a Japanese company. Like I hear people saying that their only thing is getting paid, right? Like that's all they are about. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. Like when people say it that way, like their only thing is revenue. Like that's all they're trying to do. Personally, I don't believe that. Like I don't know. That's just my take. It's probably a hot take, but obviously they care about money, but they don't have to care about money, dude. They make money. They don't, you know what I mean? It's not like they, it's not like they, I think it's totally different. I think yeah, it's just their culture's different and I don't think they're like us, like Americans. And, they're capitalists probably, but I don't know. I get the vibe that they just do their thing and they're going to make money. They're going to print money no matter what. I don't believe that they print. I've heard, like that guy said, the TCG autopsy, they've put out perfect order in these crappy sets to make it to where when the 30th comes out, it's just going to be, oh my god, the greatest set ever, whatever it is, 6 or 8 cards and they're all foil, and I'm going to laugh when that shit comes out and it's whack as hell. Like, wouldn't that suck? Dude, that would suck.
It wouldn't surprise me. Look at celebrations, look at
Yeah,
generations. Like generations is definitely a stronger set than celebrations is. But
yeah,
celebrations it's the same cards being opened time and time again. Like the chases aren't really there in my opinion. Like I
Yeah.
was talking to my son like a week ago, and he told me that he really likes celebrations. He really enjoys celebrations.
Mm,
So again, to each its own. But
yeah.
I don't know if you watched Krabby Corner's video today, but he
I
said
did.
that through the grapevine, he's been hearing that 30th is supposed to be incredible. So we'll see.
Well, Anon said it's gonna melt our faces off. That video that I did, that video was booming. I can't figure out if it was just because of the giveaway or I freaking came up with a good topic. I wish I didn't do the giveaway, so I really know it's probably just because of the giveaway. But yeah, I reached out to him too, dude, and I asked him if it was cool because I know you can. I guess you can just do that with that, but didn't feel right with clipping his video and not reaching out to him. But he was totally cool with it. He was like, "Yeah, dude, do your thing.
That's
Send me the link. Send me the link so I can watch it." I was like, "All right."
that's cool. Did he
So
ever comment
yeah,
on it?
no,
Oh,
no, he didn't say anything back. But I've talked to him. He's cool, bro. He gets, unlike some other people, he gets back. You know, that's all good, dude. Yeah, I
welcome to
like
the
it, man.
YouTube game.
Yeah. So anyway, let's get into this couple of these segments. There's 17 people here. So if anybody's here that wasn't here when we started, this is me and Broke's thing that we're gonna do this on a weekly basis. It's collector versus operator. Um we have different views of things, and there's two different perspectives. And yeah. So I want to go with this one, Broke, with the would you buy it? And then that's the one I'm going to go with. The would you buy it? So we'll debate a card or a sealed product. Um, I'm just going to pull one out of thin air. So Chaos Rising. Let's just do that. Let's do Chaos Rising.
Okay.
Would you buy it?
I mean I am buying it. I've been checking my email every day the
Yeah.
last 2-3 days.
You're
They
waiting
haven't
on it.
I'm waiting on it. They haven't taken my
Yeah,
money. Normally they
yeah,
take my money on
yeah.
Thursdays, and they have not. So I got a booster box and 2
Hell
PC
yeah.
TBs. I'm very
Damn.
excited for it. I hope I'm able to find some, and I hope I'm able to actually open it, whether it's sleep packs or ETBs.
Yeah.
I think the normal ETB is absolutely incredible. I actually prefer the normal ETB
Mm.
over the PC ETB.
The
But
pack
yeah,
art,
I
you
think
mean? You mean the pack art? Like the
like the
box?
ET
Or, oh,
what's on the box. Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
So
yeah. I mean, that's what I meant. The art on the box is what I was trying to
yeah,
say. Yeah.
yeah.
You like that?
I
Yeah.
re-
Okay.
I really like the wave theme for the normal ETB, even
Mm,
though the PC ETB is cool because it's kind of like California vibes.
mm,
But yeah, I think the set's incredible. I really do. I think there's some
yeah.
really great illustration rares. It reminds me, the biggest thing for me is it reminds me of opening up packs with my son during X and Y
Mm,
and watching X and Y. And now my kids, my youngest or my 5-year-old daughter and my 3-year-old son, they've been watching XY on Netflix. And so they know who Froakie is, they know who
oh
Frogadier
yeah.
is, Greninja,
Yeah.
uh,
Yeah.
Gumi, Sliggoo. So they know all these Pokemon. And so for me,
Uh,
like I'm excited for the set. I think it's gonna do fantastic. Like
yeah.
it's not gonna be a Phantasmal Flames. It's not going to
Mm,
be Ascended Heroes, it's not gonna be Destined Rivals.
yeah.
But I think Greninja is a very strong Pokemon as far as like in 10 years when my son is 23, 24, he
Yeah.
grew up with Greninja as his Charizard. And so I think it's going to perform well long term. It's not the
Yeah.
greatest booster box as far as look wise, but still.
Yeah. From what I've seen, I'm digging the art on the box. I like that. Um, I don't know, man. I feel like I can't like say anything about a card until I hold it in my hand, man. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like talked so much shit about stuff, and then I've actually held it in my hand, and it's the gold cards was the perfect example. I thought those were trash when I saw them. I was like, oh my god, it's gaudy. It looks like shit. And then I held one. I was like, damn, the texture was awesome. Uh, I'm talking about like the Charizard from Ascended Heroes. I bought that in a collection, and I had never
Nice.
seen one. And I was like, damn, this is dope. So from what I've seen, I've seen the Froakie and the couple other cards, but is that supposed to be one of the top chases and like in the top 10? The Froakie is the one
You
that
talking about for the set?
yeah.
Yeah, so it's a connective art. So it's Froakie, he's like under the water, then you have
Mhm.
Frogadier jumping out of the water. And
Oh,
then
okay.
if you look on the right-hand side of the card for Frogadier, there's
Mhm.
actually a shuriken part that's coming through and it
Mhm.
connects to the Greninja shuriken. So it's all three of them are supposed to be a connective art.
Oh, okay.
So
That's dope.
I th- I think that those three are going to be chases. Who
Yeah.
knows what they're going to go for? I saw that the Greninja is going for anywhere from 500 to like low fours,
Mhm.
350s is what it's
That's a
currently going
decent
for.
yeah, that's a
Yeah.
decent chase. Yeah. I some guy had reached out to me. He had the Japanese version of that Greninja, and he never called me back. Though I was supposed to meet up with him. He had that and a few other cards, and I was going to buy. I was so psyched about it. I was like, hell yeah, I get to see this card, you know. And yeah, he never called me back.
Yeah.
If you're watching, dude, if you're watching, I want that freaking Greninja. Um, dude, I don't know. It's if it's like anything else in this hobby right now, dude, it's going to be an incredible box. You know, the booster box is definitely going to be over $200. I
Yep.
mean, I don't know where the perfect order box is at right now, but uh, if it's you know,
Last I saw it was sitting around 220 on TCG Player.
yeah, that's crazy, man.
It's
You know, that's
crazy.
crazy. Yeah, because we've opened a lot of that, dude. Like we're buying it every time we see it now, and I want that gold Zygarde, the Mega Zygarde. I'm trying to pull that gold Mega Zygarde, and but that set, you know, what's it got? 2 cards? 3 cards,
Uh,
maybe?
I
2, 3
think I
cards?
I think the Meowth is extremely overhyped.
Mhm,
I don't think long term, you know, if we see this market correct, and of course I think we will in the next 2 years, I think
mhm.
that Meowth is a $50 SIR. I don't think
Damn.
it's you know I've talked about it. I think it's a glorified full art with some extra detail, and they just mirrored it. They just flipped it over.
Yeah,
So um, yeah, I mean that's just my opinion. I like the Clefable, like a Clefable in that set. I
yeah,
think that's cool. I haven't seen any of the cards in person,
yeah.
unfortunately. I would even rather have the Zygarde than the Meowth, in my opinion.
I've pulled I've pulled that Clefable twice already. I think I actually have it for sale
Yeah,
on the
I saw
website.
you
Is
posted
it?
a video about it. Yeah,
Is it? So, yeah, it's on the site. That's how many times I've pulled it that, you
yeah.
know, it's a
It
good looking card, you know?
Yeah,
It's
it's just
alright.
hard for me to justify the prices right now
Yeah,
because, like I said, I really like the Clefable, but you know, like it's just I have that old mentality, the old memory of when the Bubble Mew was $40
yeah,
on TCG
yeah,
Player. You know,
yeah. Did you see my Bubble Mew? Did you see the one I have
Mm-mm.
that I was in the video I did last night, so I'm torn, dude. I'm don't know if I should grade it or just sell it, raw the way it is. I gotta put it in the grading calculator and see if I can find out, you know what I mean? Like, it's I don't know. I can grab it, it's, like, right there, I could show it to you and see if you could look at but I don't know, dude, I
You
don't
gonna
know.
wait like 3 months for it to come back from PSA?
3, it's 8. It's
Well,
8 months now.
that's for bulk though. I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure the card. I mean, the card raw is over 500, so there's no point in really sending it into bulk because you're just going to get upcharged
yeah,
regardless,
yeah.
even if it
I
nines. You know.
I have 22 cards, I think, now, and we
Mm.
got them out just in time, you know, before this shit. I saw that, I was like, "Oh god." But they said if you had sent, you know, if you sent it before this specific time, you're good, but, um, that sucks because that's one of our plays is to grade now, you know, like, I wanna start grading cards, and now they throw this shit at us, and, here's the card. Well, I don't know if you can see it, bro.
Yeah.
The
No, it's a
glares,
great.
man.
It's a great card. I really want the card, but I'm not paying. What is it going
Yeah.
for right now? Like $800?
850 something or 865 or something like that. I paid a lot for it, dude. I don't have, you know what I mean? Like if I was to sell it raw, I'd probably, you know what I mean? Yeah, I paid a lot for it, but
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see, man. I just kind of wanted it because I've heard so much about it. It's super heavy, not super heavy on the bottom, but it's one of those cards where it's super close. It's like too close, you know. If you don't get it
Mm.
dead on in the calculator and find out whether it's 60-40 or
Yeah.
not, you're gonna be, you know, that would
Yeah.
suck. I'd have to crack it open when it comes back.
crack
You know
it
what I
and
mean?
resubmit it. It'll get the 10
Yeah,
eventually,
yeah,
that's how PSA works. So
yeah,
yeah, I wouldn't worry about it too much, man. As long as there's
yeah.
no whitening on the back.
Oh yeah, no, there's
If it's
it's clean.
close, yeah,
It
if it's
is.
close, just I mean, I don't
Yeah,
like PSA. I think tag is
yeah.
way
Dude,
better, but it's
I
just not liquid. I mean, not that it's not liquid. It's not gotten there like PSA is.
so we're going off like, but this is awesome that we're just winging it. This segments are great, but just the way we're talking about shit is kind of how I want to talk about it. But so the video that I made about PokeTubers being able to influence viewers and whatever, like this is a perfect example of that. So Dan from Catch 'em All
Mhm.
Collectibles, um, he convinced me to send shit to CGC in one of his videos.
Yeah.
Like, he's like, oh, they might sell for you, big dog. They might be liquid with you, but a normal ass person like me, they're never going to sell. So I was on that train where, oh man, I'll just send them to CGC. And then I started thinking about it. And I was like, oh, hell no, no CGC. And I was on the tag train before it became, I feel like before it was like that, I was talking like, man, tags the shit, tags the shit. But um, just PSA, it's money, dude. It
Yeah.
equals money. PSA equals money. You
If you want, there's two different ways to make pretty much be pretty liquid with tag. The first one is the Facebook group that's on Facebook.
Mhm,
People, they're constantly wheeling and dealing, trading. I posted months ago a Salamence tag 10 and nobody
mhm,
wanted it. And all of a sudden, a couple weeks ago, people started hitting me up. Hey, do you still have that Salamence? Hey, or you want to get rid of that Salamence? And I'm keeping it forever. I love the Salamence from Journey
yeah,
Together. And
yeah,
but that's a super liquid way to be able to move cards. Also, if you pay for the extra level where it shows you your numbers, it's
mhm.
not just the grade, it'll say like 990 out of 1,000.
It's like a
That
report.
Yeah, the higher
Yeah.
that is, the more that people are willing, especially like on eBay. There's been like
Mhm.
a Bubble Mew outsold a PSA 10 Bubble Mew for a tag 10.
A tag
So
10.
that would, if
Yeah.
you want to go with tag and have that transparency, that's what I would do, is either join the Facebook group or get a number on there because people are going to
Mm,
pay for that higher number.
yeah.
CGC, it's either pristine or bust, unless you're selling
Yeah.
it to a rip and shipper who's going to put it in a mystery slap bag, in my
Yeah.
opinion.
Yeah. What do you think about mystery packs?
I hate mystery packs. I
Yeah.
hate I hate the whole sorry, my cat's
Yeah.
trying to come up. I hate the
Oh,
whole
okay.
gambling aspect, especially with what GameStop is doing, Courtyard. It
Yeah.
I feel like, and this is maybe a hot take, but I feel like it's going to make the government get involved at some point. Are you
Yeah.
familiar with CS:GO at all? The computer game?
Mm-mm.
So it's got a market to it where it's got virtual skins, and some of the virtual skins can be 20 cents and some of them can be tens of thousands of, even $100,000 virtual skins.
Mm.
And uh I don't know, probably maybe 8 years ago, people they had gambling websites where you could gamble away your skins and try to get some better skins. And kids
Mm.
were getting on there, and it made the government get involved. And government came in. It didn't kill CS:GO, like the market's still
Mm.
super strong, but
Mm.
it definitely did shake up the market for a period of time,
Yeah.
because underage gambling. And there's no way that any of these websites can tell you, like, can
Verify.
stop kids from, yeah, verifying
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm guilty of buying one of those power packs. I pulled a Greninja 9, PSA
Nice.
9 out of a power pack. Yeah. Um, yeah, I get it. I don't know, dude. It's yeah.
Hey,
Yeah,
to
I
yeah,
don't
to
I'm
each
not
his
really
own.
feeling them either. I mean, as a business, I wouldn't sell them. You know what I mean? That's just me. I know there's people on that right now. They're doing that, but yeah, I'm not with that, man. Like, more power to anybody that wants to sell them. That's on you, bro. But I'm not. Yeah, I wouldn't do that. I just don't. I mean, how many times is somebody gonna get a hit, bro? They can buy the junk slabs I have from me if they want to put them in their mystery pack, but
And
I'm not
that's
buying. Yeah.
That's what those like mystery slab ripping like the
Yeah.
ripping shippers do is
Yeah.
you'll buy a pack, they seal the packs themselves. They'll go and put a $5 CGC 8 in there
Yeah.
and you'll
Yeah.
buy it for 25 bucks. And people continue to do it,
Yeah.
I definitely think we're probably going to see more of a digital era when it comes to these mystery slab packs. When
Yeah.
Nostalgianomics does them,
Yeah.
GameStop has them. The Card Lounge podcast with Jay and Robo, they are sponsored by Courtyard. So I
Yeah.
definitely think we're getting into a digital era where it's just an infinite money glitch, man. And so,
Yeah.
you can't
Yeah.
blame the player. You got to blame the people that are continuing to show
Yeah.
up.
Listen, dude, I get the allure of making big money. I get that. I understand that. But like, I don't know. I'm old, bro. So maybe it's because I don't get it. But like, this is a freaking hot take. Probably the hottest take of all takes. Like, I don't understand rip and ship, dude. I don't understand why another man wants to let another man open his packs on screen. I don't get it. I've heard people tell me and explain it to me. Oh, it's because they get to see their name and it's like this, but I just don't get it, dude. And I get heat all the time, bro, from people as being a scalper and this and that and the other. You know who don't get no heat at all, bro? Rip it shippers, dude. You know, they're charging astronomical amounts of money for packs. I got Ascended Heroes over here. I'll probably make it $5 on a booster box, if that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and I'm the one that catches wreck for trying to make some money. I just don't get it. But they're treated like like the kings, and that's one thing. Since I've been in this hobby, I've never been and I'm not throwing shade at anybody that does it. That's but like my gripe is with the heat from people you know, about what I do versus that. Like I'm not dogging people that do rip and ships. Don't misunderstand what I'm saying. I'm talking about the people that give me shit for what I do and they don't give these guys shit. Like it's kind of I made a video like a whack ass video, one of my early videos about that shit, like a complaining video.
Yeah.
Like it didn't get any views, but I was like, why do y'all call me a scalp? Why am I, that I don't understand. I
I
can't.
mean, I get it. I've had takes where if you're getting it from distro and you're charging, say you're getting an ETB for 30 bucks from distro and you're charging market, like some of these
Yeah.
LGSs online stores are doing. I have an issue with that. If I have less of an issue of people, paying 150 bucks for an ETB and then putting it on their website for like 160,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
wish that wasn't the case, but it's just the way that the market is. It's just, and people,
Yeah.
I talk to people in my Discord all the time, and they're like, the only way that things are going to get better is if people stop buying from secondary market. And
Yeah.
why would they? Why would they?
Yeah.
By the time you ship them an Ascended Heroes ETB at, I don't know, whatever your prices are, let's say 175,
Yeah. Yeah.
it's going to be 185 by the way the market's working right now before it
Yeah.
even gets to their front door,
Mm.
so they just keep moving it on.
You should see me and Michelle checking TCG Player every day. I'm doing
No.
my prices, dude. So let me just say this while we're on this topic. Like, I don't know if anybody else has seen this. Like, if anybody's in here and you want to comment on it, has anybody else realized that now you are not able to find a sealed product in TCG Player and log it into a list? They stopped the ability of that. The only thing you can do that with is cards. It used to be sealed. I used to have all of
Hmm.
my inventory in TCG Player, and they don't. You can't do it anymore. Just one day, I woke up and I was like, I'd got something and I was trying to add the quantity, the price, so that I could check it. And yeah, you
Yeah.
can't do it anymore. So now I have to use Collector
Yep.
to log the product for quantity and bounce back and forth between TCG Player and Collector because the
Yeah.
prices are different. It's freaking insane, bro.
Yeah. And
Um,
doesn't Collector, for the most part, I feel like it lags behind. It's not like if
they're
TCG Player
close.
moves up 10 bucks, they don't normally show that until
Yeah,
like a day or two,
yeah,
right?
they don't. I think I heard or read somewhere TCG Player updates multiple times a day, and I think Collector's like daily. I don't know. Quote me on that, but like, yeah, I think
Okay.
they're not at that. I have a guy that reached out to me on Instagram. He's creating a an app, and
Hmm,
yeah, it's pretty dope, bro. It's I guess the API for TCG Player, you can't. It's private, so you can't use the pricing. So it's just another one of those things he has to try to guess. But he's close. I started using it, and he's close by like 10 cents, 20 cents. He's not that far off. But
cool.
when you're buying a $5,000 collection, that 20 cents, that 10 cents, it's gonna
Yeah.
hurt. You know, like
No.
so
Yeah.
it's a pain in the
S-
ass.
Especially if you're trying to, if you're in, I'm trying to watch my words, but especially if you're in the situation you're trying to constantly churn and burn, as they would say,
Yeah, yeah,
like you are, where if you're buying for a collection, right, or you're buying to hold for a couple years, you 10 cents, 20 cents isn't really going to kill you. But again, if
yeah,
you're trying to churn and burn it, it will be.
yeah,
So
yeah.
let me ask you a question real quick, and then we can
Sure.
kind of get back on
Yeah.
topic. It looks like we have about 20 people. Do
Hell
you
yeah.
think that apps like Shiny Collector, any of those apps where it shows you can log in your singles, your sealed, and it'll show you a graph just like the stock market of how your stuff's performing? Do you
Mhm.
feel like that has maybe affected the Pokemon hobby negatively, positively, where it makes it more about, again, people are not looking at what they have or appreciating what they have. It's just as long as that graph keeps going up.
Oh yeah, 100%, dude. Like it is for a large percentage of people. Pokemon is not a it's not a game. It's not a collectible. It's not a hobby. It's an asset, and yeah. So for sure. Yeah, I would
Yeah.
say yeah, 100%. But I think we're beyond the point of no return. It's just we're there. You know what I mean? It is what it is. That's what it's going to be. And instead of trying to fight it, we just kind of have to. You got to kind of navigate it, however you're going to navigate it. But I don't think there's any. I don't think there's any stopping it. I think that train is like long gone. You know.
Yeah. No,
Um.
I agree. I
So
think people are always going to look at Pokemon for money until it stops going up,
yeah,
and then they'll leave, and then they'll come back, and
yeah.
it's a never ending
Has
cycle.
has that happened? Has that happened? Like, I heard that
Yeah,
so PokeTubers were doing content or whatever, and then whenever the last crash was, they have
yeah.
disappeared. Yeah.
People are constantly doing it. Um, in the past, what I used to do is when things used to get hype, I would just kind of slow down and step away. And
Mhm.
then once things were showing up on shelves, that's when I would come back and buy and open and enjoy the opening experience, enjoy Pokemon. Yeah, people once the money dries up, man, and people's graphs start going down, I think you're gonna see a mass exodus of
Yeah.
people. So
Yeah, it's tough, man. I mean, you either I feel like you either have a passion for the hobby, like the cards and the just the hobby in general, I mean, or you don't, And I'm one of those guys that I feel like I'm not trying to pat myself on the back or anything, but we actually have passion for cardboard, and not just. I've told you before, it's not just Pokemon. It's other TCGs, and we love them, dude. We love the art. Um, we enjoy it, and there's people that don't, and I think that there's probably people that are bullshitting, and it's like, dude, don't do that. Just be straight up, dude. Don't
hey,
talk
you know
about
what? The-
Don't talk about I
uh,
did this and I've seen those dudes, bro. It's like, come on, bro. You know what I mean? You ain't got to do all that. Just be honest, dude. You're just in
People
it
got
for
an honesty problem, man. They do because
yeah,
it's depending on how it is. Like I was watching a live, and what was said is that when you make a YouTube video, when you come onto YouTube, you're putting on a mask. You know,
yeah,
like Brian from Pokey, he said that on YouTube he's a dick, but in person, like when people are like, "Hey, you're Brian, you're Pokey," he's like, "I
mm,
promise, I'm a lot nicer in person."
yeah,
So people act different on the internet than how they are in real life, and I try my best to be authentic as far as if I'm going to say something somewhere, I'm going to say it in front of other people. I don't really care.
yeah,
Like if you were to meet me in person, um, you're probably going to get depending on who you are, you're probably going to get one way or the other. I'll either give
Yeah.
you a hug or I'll give you a shove. It just kind of
Yeah.
goes that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I try to be like, I struggled with the content thing, dude. Like, in the beginning, I was like, oh, I'm gonna, you know, be this person or put on a persona. And my wife was like, don't do that shit. Just be yourself, dude. She's like, your actual personality is awesome and people enjoy it. We get love, man. Like I've told you, we get um the occasional idiot that, I don't know. I had one guy tell me one time, he's like, yeah, dude, I have a burner account. Like, this is what I do. I was like, damn, bro, I feel bad for you that you do
Pe-
that. Like, that's crazy, dude. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of time. You want to help me pack some packages up, bro? You got that much time to go around and trash people? I could use some help. Like, it's just
some
crazy, dude.
some people do, man. Some people do.
Yeah,
There's a difference between listening to content all day because you're working and then
yeah,
just consuming it while you're sitting on your couch all day
yeah,
or at a restock, So,
yeah. I'm still learning, bro. I get a lot of, we have people that love us, dude, and they tell us all the time, man. We appreciate what you're doing, and we love the content. We love the site, and this and that, and then we get other people that just talk mad shit, bro. And I'm still learning, like, whether or not I should comment back. And I don't know. I'm that type of dude. I like confrontation, unfortunately, in that respect. And I'm like, I gotta let them know something. Like, I just can't. Some shit I just can't let slide. Like, it better
yeah,
be a legit thing. But I've had some dude that I'm like, bro, what are you talking about, dude? Like, you know,
yep,
and I
yep.
can't. I know you said to probably let it go, right? Like, don't comment like back, right? And didn't you tell me that? Like, you
I
shouldn't.
I did. I told you to just let it go. Let it
Yeah,
go. Don't waste the time, the energy. I know you guys
yeah,
got a business, so you guys are packing up stuff and
yeah,
constantly going. I'm consuming content, taking care of my own life, working and stuff like that. But yeah, if you want to be, if I might give you one shot back, and then after that, I'm done. I'm not going to play
yeah,
hour-long conversation on
yeah,
comments with you. There's one person I've given the exception to, um,
yeah.
but that's it.
Yeah, some shit is just like, I don't know, it gets to me and I'm like, dude, you're not right, what you're talking about. You're talking shit and trying to make it seem like it's something other than it is, and it's not true, and then they keep on, and it's just like, dude, whatever, bro.
Just fuck them.
Whatever. Yeah. But yeah. So yeah, so the would you what did we do? The would you buy it, right? And it was Chaos Rising,
Yep,
and you
I
said
said
you
I
said
said
yes.
absolutely. Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I think well, from the business standpoint, of course, I'm gonna buy it because people are
Yeah.
gonna want it. So I have a skewed outlook on that. But I think stepping out of that, I would buy it as well, even from the hobbyist point of view. Of course, I would buy it,
What do you
100%.
think about it compared to Perfect Order? I know you haven't
Well,
gotten to experience any of it yet.
yeah, I haven't seen it, but from what I've seen, I'm not feeling it.
Oh, okay.
That I could just tell you that the Greninja, it's cool. It's good. It ain't better than the Greninja from Twilight Masquerade, but it's a
Yep.
cool card. Um, but I haven't seen enough to say, the few cards that they put up on Poke Beach that I looked at, I was like, they're okay, but I don't
Okay.
know.
I'll,
Like, all
I'll
right, so
send
we'll,
you.
we'll see.
I'll send you the link to Poke Beach where they showed the whole entire set, so you can.
Oh yeah, I need
You
to see that. Then I can make a real decision
yeah.
as to whether or not. Yeah. All right. Cool. Yeah.
I'll
Do that for sure.
I will. I'll send that link once we
100%.
get done with this for sure. Because
Yeah.
yeah, it's been out for a minute. My chase of that set is actually the Mega Dragalge. I think that
Yeah.
card is beautiful. So
Yeah.
for me, which I mean, in perfect order, my favorite card is the Rose's Encouragement. So that
Yeah.
if
I've
that
pulled
if
that
that
card
tells you
twice
anything,
already.
I
Pulled
know I
that
want
card
that
twice.
card, but
Yeah.
I'm not. What is it right now? Like 85, 80, something
Something
like
like
that.
that.
Maybe
Yeah.
$70. Yeah, I'm
I
good.
like I like the texture on it. Her eyes and shit, that the texturing on the card, it's nice to I love that card. Yeah.
Have you
I'm not
opened
a
up any
big trainer
Japanese?
fan. No, just simplified Chinese. But
Okay.
I may have opened a few packs. I'm lying. Maybe like a couple packs, but not enough to I was like, why is this pack so thin? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, why? I was like, why is
I
this so
I
small?
yeah, I would open up some Japanese. That texturing is, which I mean,
Different.
if you have any Japanese SIRs or SARs,
Mm,
it's completely different. It hits way
another level.
better, in my opinion, than
Yeah.
English does.
Yeah.
So
Well, I mean, that's where it originated, right? So it better be. It should
yeah,
be.
yeah,
Yeah.
we'll get there one day. One day we'll
Yeah.
get there supposedly with this new printing facility.
Yeah. So the next thing, and if anybody's out there in the chat, like like you can answer these questions too. Like, would you guys buy that? Are you buying that set? Are you and how do you feel about that Greninja? I guess versus the Twilight Masquerade, that's the only Greninja anybody ever compares it to, is the
Uh
Twilight Masquerade Greninja.
shrouded. Well, I guess not in comparison to it, but yeah, they talk about
Yeah.
Twilight, but a lot of people go with Shrouded Fable Greninja better than
The that
either of
promo
those.
from that collection box, that one's bad as hell too, that Greenwich. I'm trying, it's slipping my mind which box it is, but that's actually the one I pulled in that power pack. It was from that. It's the promo from that
Oh,
box.
okay, gotcha.
Um, I can't think of what freaking collection box it is right now. Maybe somebody in chat knows, but so the next segment is overrated or underrated, and there's a set I want to, but I can't go there. You probably know what set it is that I was
You
going
can
to
go
use, but
anywhere, man.
I
You can go
don't want
anywhere.
to. I want to do something different because the
Yeah.
automatic set that I would say would be Ascended, but it's like let's do something else, dude. So overrated or underrated? Um, let's say, what do you think? Phantasmal, dude. Phantasmal, is Phantasmal overrated or underrated?
Uh, at the current price point, it's overrated. But if it was sitting around, oh, I don't know. It's just overrated for me. And I was one of those people while everybody was championing MSRP, saying how MSRP was going to hit for Phantasmal Flames. It's
Mm,
Obsidian Flames 2.0. It's Champion's Path. It's Charizard or Bust. I made a whole video talking about how Phantasmal Flames was going to continue to go up because of that Charizard and the gold Charizard. And I'm not a huge fan of the gold cards. I've never seen them in person, but
mm,
for me, just seeing that Charizard SIR, that's a generational card. That's a
yeah,
grail for people. And I'm like, there's just no way with how everything is. So right now, though, yeah, dude, it's severely overvalued.
overpriced. Dude, I pulled that Charizard SIR out of a 3-pack blister, and you could go back on my channel and watch my pack ripping shorts.
Yeah,
Dude, I told some guy this shit the other day. He's like, "Nah, dude, you're full of shit." Probably 1,000 packs broke. It took at least 1,000.
it's
Easy,
crazy.
easy to pull that. And then when I pulled it, it was cooked. It was off center like a bitch, and I was like, "God damn it, bro!" I was
Hey,
like, "Shit." So
it's still a great card. Look at the Lovebirds. Look at the Lovebirds. I mean, those that I think that's going what 2K raw,
yeah.
something like that. So
So I remember that set talking about Phantasmal. People just freaking, correct me if I'm wrong, just freaking trashing that set.
yep.
And I think there's a lot of that, dude, in this hobby, and I'm learning because I'm new, bro. But there's a lot of freaking trashing and shit talking about stuff that maybe is like doing too much, like you're doing too much, you're extra. That set's not that bad, bro. That Dugong is a badass card. The
Mhm.
Meowth is a badass card. I mean, it's not super deep. It's not that deep of a set, but it is not that bad. So, and the Charizard, yeah, it does carry it because it's a generational Charizard. It's the best artwork of any Charizard, but the set ain't that bad, bro. It's
No,
got some other cards in it, but I remember when I couldn't get rid of that box. I had 12 of them, bro. 12 of
yeah,
them. And I couldn't sell them for 200 bucks, dude. Nobody wanted to pay 200 bucks for them. There's a lot
yeah.
of that shit, bro. In the little amount of time I've been in this hobby, mistakes like that I've made, like that I just look back, I'm like, damn, dude, I messed up bad on this one. But yeah,
Well, I mean, look at
um,
Pitch Black. People are I'm currently shitting on Pitch Black. I don't think Pitch Black's going to be that great. I don't think they're going to be able to do the Darkrai justice
Yeah.
because of the whole model of the Darkrai.
Mm.
But imagine we get an absolutely banger Darkrai and that
Yeah.
card comes out at $700. Watch everybody switch their narrative. They did it
Yeah.
with Ascended Heroes. People were not hyped about Ascended Heroes. They were shitting all over the Dragonite. Now the Dragonite's going for $800. They did it with Destined Rivals. Everybody was all hyped. Saw
Yeah.
the Mewtwo, saw what was in Destined Rivals, didn't like it, and all of a sudden, Destined Rivals is better than Evolving Skies.
Yeah.
So that's just how it works, man.
Yeah. Look at Shrouded Fable. Like, did you see Shrouded Fables at like the boxes at like I think it was like $140 or $150 the ETB.
Yeah,
Like
so
it's
go ahead.
I hit 2 of those manually on Pokemon Center.
Nice.
Shrouded Fables. Yeah. Yeah.
Do you still have
No,
them?
it was the bundles. I'm lying. I'm
Okay.
lying. It was bundles. They dropped bundles a while back and I hit on them. But no, I sold them. I was gonna rip them, and then I looked at the cards. I was like, "Damn, this set sucks. I ain't opening this shit. There ain't nothing in it that I want to pull."
I think
Just,
Shroud of Fable is gonna surprise people.
yeah,
I-
yeah. There's a lot of that. There's a lot of that, but so Phantasmal is overrated. Man, I don't know that. So I'll compare it to this, and so I can kind of make you understand why I don't think it is. Like, look at 151, right?
Mhm.
That charged art is not all that, and then those those other cards that are in there, they're the set's fun to open. I'm not crashing 151, but I'm just saying, like, if as far as what it's worth and whatnot, that charge art from Phantasmal is a generational charge art. So just because of that, I think that it's I don't think it's overrated for that reason. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
Like, I think, yeah, I don't think it's overrated, but
So do
probably
you think
is.
what? Go ahead.
No, yeah, just like you can go ahead. I just I don't think I think it's yeah. I don't think it's overrated.
So do you think 151's overrated at what it's currently going for? With the ETBs and the bundles. I mean, I know it's hard. I know it's hard because you sell them on the site, but as
Yeah,
far as
they don't
set
sell.
wise,
They don't sell. I just carry them on the
oh,
site.
okay,
Like, they don't, dude. They do not sell, bro. I'm telling
funny.
you, dude. They do not. Yeah. Maybe it's because they're so expensive and not everybody can afford it. All I had for sale, I sold the ETB, but the bundles they wouldn't sell. I had like they sell. I'm not saying that, but they're not moving like that, dude. They don't
Mhm.
move like other sets, but that's probably because they're so freaking expensive, dude. They were 220 or two something like that. But like, yeah, I think I think that set is overrated. 151, 100%, because of what's in the top chase. When you go into TCG Player and you put 151 in and you pull the setup and you look at those cards, yeah,
I agree.
100%. Yeah.
I
But
agree.
it is the nostalgia. I get it. I've heard it. I understand. It brings back memories for people. So that's why I get that. You know what I mean? But as far as price wise and shit, yeah, hell yeah, 100%. It's definitely overrated. I'll tell you one set that's not overrated: Ascended Heroes.
Oh,
Oh, dude.
it's just,
I
it
had to,
is.
bro. I had to,
It.
dude.
I'm
So
telling you.
many, but let me tell you something, bro. Have you opened a good amount of that yet? Have you opened?
Yeah. I mean, with my kids opening up the PC ETB and was it 2, 3 ETBs, booster bundles, they've probably opened 80 packs altogether. I've
Dude,
barely
it
got
is.
to open up any of it, but
Yeah. The cards, it's like, I don't understand it, dude. Like, I'm not shilling for it. I'm just telling you, like, we've opened up a good amount of it. The cards are bad as hell, bro. It's just like when you get a hit, it's just, you're like, damn, the artwork is like, it's like that, dude. You're like, what the hell? The Halucha, the Frostless. It's just, it's not like, I'm not even, forget about the Gengar and the Pikachu and all that shit. The Mewtwo, it's like, it's all right. It's
Mewtwo's ass.
yeah, you're right. Um, but it's just like, dude, there's so many freaking cards in that set. Like when you pull that shit up on TCG Player, dude. I made a video about that. I compared Prismatic to Ascended, and I pulled the total set value up and I was looking at it. Prismatic is ass. You know what I mean? Like up against Ascended art wise. The baddest card in Prismatic, dude, is the Roaring Moon. That's the nicest card for me, art wise. You know, I don't like those evolutions, dude. I'm not, you know what I mean? I just don't. It's just me. That's my taste. I'm picky with my taste. But
Hmm.
Ascended, dude, there's so many freaking cards in that set, dude. And I've pulled, and it's supposed to have this horrible pull rates or whatever. Every time we open that shit, dude, I pulled the Dragonite SIR from a
Good for you,
poster
man.
collection. Yeah,
Good
it's
for
just like,
you.
dude, it's just luck, though.
It
But I
is.
it's
It
probably
it
that, but
is.
luck. But the cards, dude, there's so many freaking hits in that set, dude. Like, all the way down the line. Like, it's just like Jesus. I've never seen that since and I haven't been in it long enough. I've opened some Sword and Shield stuff like Crown Zenith and from collection boxes, Evolving Skies, Silver Tempest and stuff like that, but not like a massive amount or whatever. So it's probably a bias because I haven't ripped that much of it. Crown Zenith was awesome, dude. We pulled the Gengar out of a collection box. Um,
Yeah.
but it's just deep, dude. That's what I call depth, like in a set, like Ascended. When
No,
you go on
it's
TCG, yeah, and you pull those cards up, dude, it's just like
I
some
know.
sets you do that shit with, and it's not even the top row. It's like it falls off at the. With Ascended, dude, it's row after row after row, and the art is very detailed, and it's. So yeah, it is hyped up. It is crazy the prices that it's given. I'm talking about like artwork. I'm not talking about pricing or any of that shit. I'm specifically talking about the artwork on the cards. It's freaking deep, dude. It's deep.
It's
So
absolutely deep. I'm not
yeah,
arguing that. I was actually the
yeah.
funny thing is, um, I had a couple people come into my live the other day, and tomorrow I'm supposed to be debating one of them because they're saying that Prismatic Evolutions is better than Evolving Skies. And so I was like, okay, let me make a video and let me compare Evolving Skies to Prismatic Evolutions, Destined Rivals, and Ascended Heroes. Three of these sets that have been deemed generational sets and all have either been compared to Evolving Skies or have been said to be better than Evolving Skies. And the only one that I struggle to defend against Evolving Skies, as far as Evolving Skies being a better set, is Ascended Heroes. What I think, though, when you look at Evolving Skies, is the tier of artwork, as far as
Mm,
artwork that people are all going to want. I feel like it's going to be Evolving Skies. I think that
mm,
Evolving Skies artwork, you could say that those evolutions, the rays, the Dragonite, those are top tier artworks where I can't
mm,
say the same thing for Ascended Heroes. Like the
mm,
Mega Gengar, for example. I think that the Mega Gengar in Phantom Forces is a better artwork. I
mm,
think that the shiny Mega Gengar is a better artwork back during X and Y. The Pikachu, I feel like if you want the same exact style, just
mm.
get the celebrations, Red Peaks Pikachu that they did for celebrations. It's way
Yeah,
cheaper, and you get in a PSA 10 than five thousand
yeah,
dollars for the Pikachu. So the Mewtwo is not very good. I agree. I think the Halucha is incredible. I think the
yeah. It is
Frostlass is incredible.
badass. Yeah,
Even the Electros, which I know
yep,
people like, how do you not like that card? I have that
yeah.
in Japanese. I think it's a phenomenal card. Um, I actually think that the Mega Attack Rare Gengar is better than the
It
Gengar
is.
SIR. And I have gotten so much shit from
Yeah.
saying that.
No, it is. It is.
Just
I
wait.
think the same way. Um, you talking about X and Y, dude, I'm telling you, bro. I'm about to hopefully get this collection from
Yeah.
these people that they are they were in the hobby for a long, long time, and I don't know, they want. The guy told me that he's got everything's been in tubs and he's like, dude, I'm not, I'm just not in the hobby anymore or whatever. Dude, I looked at some of the stuff that he's got, and he's got XY packs, 3-pack blisters. It's all this shit, and I some of the stuff, dude, I can't even find a market price on it. Like there's no market price.
Yeah.
So it's badass, dude, and I want to get it so bad because that's the kind of stuff that I want to have in the store, dude. Is that those kind of things like? But I'm nervous because there's a lot of collection boxes, and we've bought that kind of collection before, and it took forever to get rid of them because I don't know.
It just depends on what's inside of those collection boxes.
Yeah,
If you've got Fusion Strike or you got Evolving Skies,
yeah,
or I mean, it just depends,
yeah. There's all of that. There's the Glaceon EX. There's a bunch of celebrations in it. I wish I had the list in front of me.
Right now is the
There's
perfect
yeah.
time to get rid of that
Oh, I know.
celebration stuff. People are going
I know.
crazy for it.
Yeah, I know. And let me see if I can find it real quick, dude. I just want to. I had sent you in your live like some of the stuff that was in the set. So there's Shining Fates, Vivid Voltage, Darkness
Mhm.
Ablaze,
Yeah.
Celebrations, the chest, the collection box, the Dark Sylveon V, the Zacian X with Surfing Pikachu pin, the Lance's Charizard Celebrations box. There's a bunch of that, and then
Yep.
the thing that got the blister of XY Roaring Skies evolutions and Steam Siege.
Mm. I mean,
So
Steam
no,
Siege, the other 2 are good, like Evolutions, it's
mm,
funny because back in the day, they printed so much Evolutions
yeah,
that it was sitting on Walmart shelves, ETB,
yeah,
sleep packs, like, nobody wanted it. Now, yeah, like, people like Evolutions, and then what'd you say, Roaring Skies?
yeah. One blister of XY, and then it's Roaring Skies evolutions and Steam Siege in the
Yeah.
blister.
R
So
Well, Roaring Skies is gonna do great because of this, rumored Rayquaza set that we're getting, and the
mm,
only thing is Steam Siege. I don't think Steam Siege is a very strong set. I don't think many but, again, what would you say, modern, or it's not considered vintage, but I would
yeah,
probably put
is
it,
that
like, in modern.
is that what that is considered? Like that those sets? Yeah, it's
It
not.
it's
Yeah,
yeah, it's old. So,
yeah. There's a Glaceon V Star, Leafeon V Star, Mewtwo V Union, Greninja V Union. There's a bunch of shit, dude. And then all kinds of packs. And I'm nervous about the packs because they're $300, dude. Who the hell can afford a $300 booster pack?
I mean, people do it.
You know what I mean?
I mean, it
Yeah,
just depends on what the packs are. I mean, it
yeah,
really does. Then the thing is, and I don't know, I don't have a business, so take this
yeah,
with a very small grain of salt. You may have to sit on them for a while, or you might have to
yeah,
go to you might have to go to some sort of trade event, some card show, and
yeah,
see if you can move off of those. You might take a little bit of a loss, it just depends on the
yeah,
percentage that you're buying it at.
yeah,
But
yeah.
I mean, you can move off, especially right now. I've been telling people this whole year, this is the year for taking profits. Like, we're
Mhm,
at all-time highs, and it may continue to go up, right? But
yeah,
if you don't take profits, at some point the ass is gonna fall off of this, and you're gonna
yeah,
wish you could take profits. You're not
yeah,
gonna get 80, 90, 95% at these trade shows or LGSs for singles, slabs, sealed products. That's just
mhm,
not gonna happen. And I don't know when. It may be years from now, right? But
yeah,
I would take profits. And you're seeing a lot of PokeTubers taking profits right now too. So that should tell you
yeah,
something.
yeah. Yeah, I don't know, I want it, but that's the problem, dude. I'm gonna tell you that. Like, if anybody's out there wanting to start a business, if you like the hobby and you like opening packs, don't start a business because it's tough, dude. It's so
Yeah.
hard, bro. It really is, man. It's a pain in the ass, dude. It
No,
really
I
like
know.
we, you know, but the reason why I say that too, dude, is because I fall in love with shit easily, especially cards like what I'm saying. There's certain things that I fall in love with, and you can't. Like my dad told me that shit. Like he was like, "Man, you can't fall in love with that shit. You kind of just gotta." And I have that's a problem. So what tried to do is like, if we buy something, if we buy a collection to sell, I try to take a very small percentage of it and put it away. Like that helps ease that the wanting to have shit and rip
Yeah.
shit and like something that I like. It's like one of those celebrations boxes. So I'm kicking it around, dude. I want to buy it just because I want different stuff on the site, like to offer it. But I'm a little bit nervous, to be honest with you, because I don't want to tie up a bunch of money in a big ass collection and then nobody buy it. Like that's the worst,
Yeah,
you know?
you just gotta take a look at it. If you know, again, if it's got celebrations in it, as long I mean, I would be pumping that in every single one of your videos. I would be putting it in your background. The
Yeah,
closer we get to the 30th,
yeah,
the higher celebrations is gonna go. Again, celebrations, in my opinion, is not very good,
mhm,
but it's an anniversary year. It's an anniversary set. People are
yeah,
gonna want it when they because they weren't in here for the 25th or they sold it. So it's
yeah.
just the way it goes.
Yeah, that's what I heard. I've heard that multiple times from people like celebrations is gonna boom because of the anniversary set coming out. But yeah, we'll see. I'm gonna look at it. Hopefully, I don't fall in love with it. I should do my homework, and check sold and sell through rates. And I usually do that, dude. That shit's hard work, bro.
Yeah.
If you're out there selling anything, trust me, dude. It's when you send your giant collection to somebody to buy it, like if you don't have it in TCG Player, if you don't have it in an app, it takes a lot of time to look shit up, dude, and do the math. And I can't tell you how many times I've done that, and then like taken 3 or 4 hours to do it, and then it doesn't happen, and you just can't get that time back. It freaking sucks, dude.
Yeah.
It's a pain in the ass. But yeah, it's a pain in the ass. But we'll see. I might get it, but I've got from now until Sunday to do my homework to see if the stuff will move, how liquid
Mhm.
it is.
Got
And
to put the head down and just get her
yeah,
done. You
yeah.
know, could be generational money at this point.
Yeah, who knows, right? I think that stuff's ready to move too, bro. Sword and Shield, like
Sword and
I
Shield's
don't know,
gonna
man.
boom. It's
Yeah.
gonna boom.
Alex from Nostalgianomics said that, and I get what he's saying, and I don't know if you heard him say it, but he said that Scarlet and Violet's going to outperform Sword and Shield in the long run. Um, like,
I mean, it's got illustration errors. The pull rates, regardless, were easier than Sword and Shield. Sword and Shield have
yeah.
beautiful or brutal pull
Oh, it's
rates
terrible.
until they did the trainer gallery, and then that
Mhm.
helped out. But yeah, I mean, as far as illustration rares, the artwork, honestly, the artwork isn't much different. I think if you take it to a person who doesn't know much about Pokemon, maybe they open up a couple packs and you take a Lugia from Silver Tempest and you take I don't know, you could take the Mewtwo from Destined Rivals and you put them side by side and you say, hey, these are one of them's from Sword and Shield, one of them's from Scarlet and Violet. They're gonna have no idea.
Yeah.
Um, I don't think the artwork was like a massive jump. So I think the only thing is easier pull rates and the fact that it has illustration errors was a game changer. But
Yeah.
um, yeah, I mean, still like
Those pull rates are brutal, dude. It's just like, oh god, it's not
yeah, they're
even worth.
awful.
They're not even worth opening. It's like stick them in an acrylic on the freaking shelf and look at them, but don't open them
Yeah.
because you ain't getting shit. Um, so one of the other segments, dude, these things it's terrible because the questions we know what the answers are. So it's just like bubble watch. What feels overheated in the market? That's the same. So it's like,
I,
I don't know if you want
I
to go there, but
no, I mean we can go there. I think
yeah,
you know my answer may be different than yours, but
yeah,
I mean I think Destined Rivals is overheated. I think Prismatic Evolutions has definitely slowed down. You know, Ascended
yeah,
Heroes like get
yeah,
out of here, but it is what it is, man. You know,
yeah. Where
singles
do
are at
you
all
think
time
they should
highs.
be at? Where do you think they should be at? Like, what do you think? So those like, what do you feel with what you've seen and where you've been? Like, what do you think would be those? What do you
I
think that
mean,
box would be?
I look at it completely different though, right?
Mm,
So that's hard just like as a vague question. You know, I
yeah,
could say, you know, right now with where Destin Rivals is, it's what, 630, 640s. I don't know.
mhm.
Is it going back is it going to 700 already? I
No, it's
mean,
still at
that
640, I think.
I mean that took years
Mm.
years for booster boxes to reach that price point. Um, you know, like honestly, if Destin Rivals was in it, I don't think Destin Rivals is that great in my opinion. But I would say with how everything's playing out, you know, Destin Rivals should be like $300 in this current
Yeah.
market.
Yeah.
I understand it hasn't had any sort of booster box reprints. There's been no announcement from Pokemon that we're getting any booster box reprints. We haven't seen any sort of booster box reprints in
Mm.
what a year or something like that. So I get the whole speculation and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean that's the max that I would put is like 300, and then Ascended Heroes, bro, just get out of here. It's like $100 ETB in this current market. There's no way it's
Yeah.
$100. Crown Zenith is better. Like I don't. Well, we can agree to disagree, but Crown Zenith had banger artworks, and like again, when I look at a set, how great are those artworks compared? Like as far as if you were to go Mega Gengar or whatever, you know you had the Giratina. It's not the greatest Giratina artwork.
Yeah.
I prefer that one over Lost Origin,
Mm.
but it's still probably top 5 artwork. You know, the Arceus, the Alga, the Palkia, those biblical god gold cards, absolutely incredible. You have 2 different Deoxys.
Mm.
You got the Suicune, Entei, and Raikou. I mean, again, like the Mewtwo from Ascended Heroes is ass. It just is. And I know some people like it, but it's not that good.
Yeah.
Um, the Pikachus. The only one that really stands out is the Derpy Pikachu because it's a completely different artwork. You know,
Yeah.
it again, you could argue the illustration rare from Celebrations is the Sin of Heroes is a glorified version of that. Um,
Mm.
but again, like a Sin of Heroes, if you know $100 need to be cool, but 190, 200 PCTBs being what 530. No,
They
I'm okay.
tanked. They tanked today.
Did they
Like
tank
they're under.
today?
Yeah, they're under 500.
No way.
If I'm not, yeah,
Let's
dude. I'm
let's
telling you.
go.
But this happens on a regular basis, dude. They do this, and then you wake up tomorrow, and it's totally fine. I- I-
I'm seeing most recent sales I'm seeing sales today. There's only 2 that TCG saying, one at 513 and one at 515. And then
oh
from the
shit! It's what was I thinking? Yeah, it's at 522. I don't know what I was thinking. I thought it
yeah,
was. Yeah, I
it's
thought it
almost
went down.
530.
I don't know
No,
why I
that was the
said that.
normal ETB that went down some.
Oh, okay. Why did I think that? I thought that one went down too. Um, but yeah, this happens. Like they dip and they go up. But
Mhm.
um, so yeah. Um, how about let's do this, dude. Like sleeper pick of the week. Like, what is the most underrated product or card? Would you say right now?
Shrouded
I know.
Fable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
I
I
mean, yeah.
the product that comes to mind for me, but it's so it's not a sleeper anymore because it's you can see these guys that are making content, they're starting to talk about it. It's Black Bull and White Flare, dude. Like it doesn't get the love that it should get, and like that would be my pick for it. But don't you if you know, you know, right? Like the people that know, they know about that set, dude. I can't
I
keep that's one I can't keep that product on. Like we sold the last one today. It just does not sit on the shelf. I wish everything was Black Bolt White Flare. I wouldn't have nothing on the shelves. People love that shit, dude.
yeah, it's fun to open. You never know what you're gonna pull. It brings you
Yeah.
coming back
Mm.
with all the different illustration rares, the potential god packs. There, in my opinion, in my opinion, Shrouded or not Shrouded Fable, sorry, Black Ball White Flare is the best set in Scarlet and Violet, and I really like Paldean Fates. I think with the Bubble
Mm.
Mew, the Charizard, you know those the baby shinies are doing extremely well for what they are.
Mm. Yeah.
Some people really like the Gardevoir for different reasons, whether it's got a Whooper in the background or whatever. But you have 2 cards that I think are going to be looked at as some of the top chases of Scarlet and Violet. You know, the Bubble Mew is already up there, but then you also have the Charizard, and I think that when people wake up to the 151 Charizard, that the Paldean Fates Charizard is the best one from Scarlet and
Yeah.
Violet, and
It is.
so But yeah, black ball white flare. I've been preaching black ball white flare for months, and now all the big people are starting to talk about it, and
Yeah.
it's gonna take off. It's gonna do crazy. So
We pulled that restaurant, the white one, from the Unova collection, and I was like,
nice.
wow, it's one of those cards that I've seen them in pictures, and I was like, man, that shit is. And then we pulled it. I was like, oh my god, bro, the eyes on the card and the texture on the card, and it's
Yeah.
white, but it's got different, the Pokemon is one color white, and then the textured background is a different color white. So it's like, oh
I
yeah,
know it's hard to see,
yeah,
but there's my Korean Reshiram and
oh yeah,
Zekrom
yeah.
SIRs. I think they're incredible. I think that those two cards, when everything's said and done, I think they're gonna
What's
be
in that God
desirable.
pack? I've never seen a God pack from the, like, what is it? Is it
Y- Yeah, so it's all illustration rares. Besides the last card is going to be just a random SIR. It could
mm,
be, depending on which one you pull, whether it's black bolt, white flare. It's
mm,
either going to have, it could have the Reshiram, or it could have the Hydreigon, or the Keldeo, or the Jellicent, and then I'm sure I'm leaving an SIR out of that set. And then black bolt again could be Zekrom, Genesect, um,
the
the
Seismitoad
no, Seismitoad's an illustration rare.
illustration. So it's all SIRs, and yeah, okay,
Yeah, so it's
yeah,
all illustration rares except for that last card will be just a
mm,
random SIR.
oh,
So
okay,
it's not like Prismatic Evolutions or Ascended Hero. I mean, I guess Ascended Heroes is different because what do you get? 3 mega attack rares, and then the rest are SIRs, right?
I think so. What's his name pulled one on his way to work? Pokey Chuck. He did a fact of
Oh
he.
no way!
Yeah, yeah, dude. He was like, "Oh my god!" He's like on his way to work. I love that guy, dude. He's hilarious. And he was like, "I'm gonna open this booster bundle," and he pulled one. Yeah,
Some
he opened
people
it.
got all the
Yeah,
luck, man.
I
All the
know, dude.
luck.
So there's God packs and White Flare and Black Bolt,
Yep.
or is it okay? Cool.
Yep.
Yeah.
Both of them. Yep. So I think again. And then if you look, I'm not a big grader or really reseller, but if you
Mm,
look at the how hard it is to get specific illustrations, like illustration rares, how hard it is to get them, and then on top of that, how hard it is to get those graded in a PSA 10. So they're going to have like a small pop with them, unless Pokemon just hammers a reprint, which I struggle to think that they're going to do that because they're two massive separate sets. They're not just one set together.
mm.
They're both, I think, over 300 cards when you add it up that make the set. And so I think they're going to have low pops. They're not the easiest to get tens in. They're also not the easiest to get to pull a specific one. So if you want the Seismitoad because it's Shinji Kanda with the
Mm.
666 on it, there's not going to be as many. It's not going to be like a high pop card. So I think when you look at it investability wise, collection wise, I think Black Bolt White Flare is going to be massive one day.
Michelle was master setting those. And
Crazy.
yeah, and we did it 2 or 3 times, broke, where had to like be like, all right, we're not collecting anymore. This is a business. We can't do this. And we flip-flopped through like multiple times. And she had a good amount of cards. She was just missing whatever. And then so we decided to stop and sell everything, right? And then she pulls a freaking red Victini, like, after she got rid of all her shit that she had been
Really?
like sticking
Which
in a
one was
binder.
it?
Yeah.
Black Bolt or White Flare?
The white flare, I believe. I think she's in the other room, but yeah, I have one too. I have one that I was thinking about getting rid of. That's a pretty cool card. The 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 red Victini.
I mean, I'd
Yeah,
like to have
yeah,
one, but not. What is
yeah,
it
yeah.
going like $400 or $500? I'm good.
I
I'm
think
not
so.
worried about it.
I heard it freaking I think it moved up. I think so.
Here,
I think it what's the
I can take a look. You-
I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick, bro. If that cool. It was Black Bolt. She said she just stuck her head in here and said it was the
Okay,
Black
that's
Bolt one.
yeah,
Uh,
that's more
Can you
expensive. You're
hold it
good.
down? Yeah, I'll be
Yeah,
right back, bro. All right, cool.
yeah. You guys got any questions? By the way, let's see who's been in the chat. Whack, good to see you, buddy. Roxy Boxy, good to see you as well. Jeep Jaber, thanks for coming by. Stu got cards, TCG, the new Greninja is fire. Yeah, that's the great thing about Pokemon. There is artwork for everybody. Everyone can like different things. Celestial, good to see you, buddy. Yeah, PSA's over. Race at 1200 back. I know. Whack. I am worried about it. Max Burns, good to see you. Thanks for coming by. Pokemon's about to boom boom. Yeah, absolutely. We'll see what happens with the 30th and this Rayquaza set. TCG player kickback day, end of May. Yeah, what Celestial is that where they do what 10%? Maxwell, I don't have any card shows near me. So the only thing I have is a local LGS. I know they do trade nights and stuff like that, but I've heard as far as like sports card vendors, I've heard the whole sports card market is going in or is going slash into Pokemon right now. So Pokemon's just taking over at this point, but I can't really answer that question too well. I don't know if Hypes goes to any card shows either, but he's back. 8% store credit for everyone, 10% if you are a sub. Gotcha.
Oh, dude, sorry about that, bro.
No, you're good, man. You're
Yeah.
good. You're good. Yeah, White Flare Victini. It looks like maybe we're getting a little bit of a yeah, we're getting
Jump.
I think we're about to get a pump.
Yeah.
So it was selling 425 on the 14th. Then on the 18th, one sold for 647.
Damn.
On the 1st, one sold for 525, and then on the 8th, one sold for 549. That's White Flare. That's not Black Bolt. So
Jeep's got a question for you, bro. I don't know if you see it. He's got a question for you.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, I think that this Sam's drop for the SPCs. I haven't heard anything about Costco, so I don't know. I also don't have a Costco near me, but I did hear that the Sam's Club drop on the 26th is supposed to have like 565,000 or roughly over 500,000 SPCs loaded onto it. You cannot. I mean, it's a no brainer play in my opinion. They're what $70. Maybe you're gonna pay like 150 after taxes for two of them. Yeah, the limit's normally two of them. It's an incredible SPC. It looks incredible. You get the deck box, the EV deck box. The playmat's absolutely amazing. The promo, I think the promo. Let me see what it's going for in a PSA 10, real quick. But yeah, I think my plan, to be honest, as long as they drop some in store, I hope to get two on the 26th from online, and then I hope to be able to get another 4 more. I would like to get 8, but I'll be happy with 6. I think I'm a huge believer in SPCs, UPCs. And same thing with the Megazard UPC. I think that the promos aren't the greatest in my opinion, but you can't go wrong with SPCs, UPCs. Look at the Charizard UPC back from Sword and Shield. Yes, the promos are better. You have the 3 different Charizards. The pack variety is probably better, but still, that's what $500-600. 151 UPC is around 900. The Greninja UPC I think is like 500. The Team Rocket's Moltres from GameStop is I think 300, right?
It's booming. It's like 320, or last time I saw it was I think 320 or something like that. Check it, but
okay. Yeah, I'll check it. Yeah, Terapagos UPC is going for 300. I mean, again, it's just a no-brainer. $70 a UPC. You just in the long run, you just can't beat it. And if it goes to crap, I think it comes with like 15 packs. You can open them up and hopefully pull something, have a great experience. But you just can't beat that.
Yeah. I'm waiting to see when they're doing the in store. They haven't announced the in store yet.
No, they have not yet. Unfortunately not. I know it's gonna be crazy though. I'm gonna be going early in the morning for sure.
We have a Sam's Club like 10 minutes from here, and we've been there for everything, all the drops, and they're pretty easy, bro. You get there like an hour before and you're good. You get a spot in line, And
Yeah. No.
but the prismatic SPC is going to be another animal, dude.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
feeling like I think we need to be there 2 hours before, maybe even more, because it's going to be nuts, dude. It's going to be freaking nuts.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
I'm actually never mind. It you can so the PSA 10 for the evolution, the promo, the fruit bowl Eevee, I think it's way better than the Eevee from
yeah.
Prismatic that you can actually pull. In a PSA 10, it's going for $425.
How much
Um,
is it raw? How much is that card
it's like
raw?
40 bucks.
It's
40 bucks.
super undervalued, dude. Talk about undervalued. That promo is like should be more than that, dude.
Oh, yeah, and it
Yeah,
used to be
100%.
700 bucks. When I first got mine because it's hard to grade. It's got a low pop.
Mhm.
Um, not low pop, a low percentage to I think it's like under 20 or around 20% to be able to get in a PSA 10. So, yeah, I think that thing's gonna boom at some point, but total population right now with PSA is 17,679, and there's 3,795 in a 10,
Wow.
10,981 in a 9.
Damn. That
Eights, 2,489. So there's almost more eights. If you were to add a 1,300 there, there's almost more eights than there are tens. So long term, if you're looking for a play, I've been saying this for a very long time. It's yeah.
you
So yeah,
I've opened that SPC, and the way that they like store that promo in there, you think that has something to do with why you think it's because of the print quality, or you think it has something to do with the way they store the promo in there? As a
I
reason
think it's
why
both.
it's yeah,
Yeah,
because
I
mine
think it's
mine mine was damaged.
yeah.
The promo. It was it's not that it was like, cut wrong, or it was damaged from how just moving around in the freaking box, I guess, dude. I was like, God damn, dude. No shot
Yeah,
at doing
because
anything with this.
it doesn't have a sleeve on it, right? It's just sitting in
Yeah,
like a
it's
little
sitting there.
cardboard window.
Yeah,
Yeah. So I think it's gonna be
yeah,
both. I think it's gonna have, because it could get damaged going in, it could get damaged getting taken out. You could get a scratch on the front, maybe even on the back. Also, it being cut, a lot of those time with promos and stuff, they're typically not cut the best. So I think that's playing a huge role into that pop of that card. And it's Eevee. It's way better than the prismatic one.
mhm,
I think, yeah, I think people aren't really looking at it right now, and
yeah.
we'll see. We'll see what happens. I don't know. I'm not a big
So
investor, so
so in the chat, Mato 21 says that the bots will eat up the Sam's Club SPCs. I'm gonna have to push back on that, bro, because I've hit manually for the last 2 or 3 online drops with Sam's. The botters ain't paying, so you would have to have a membership for each task with the bot, and they're not really in there like that. So you do have a chance to get with it, bro. That's coming because my if my old ass can hit it manually, you know, anybody can. So I'm not saying they won't try to go after it, but the normal botter is not going to because of the membership, you know. So
Sam's Club has done a fantastic job with botting in the past.
mhm,
I have multiple people that are in my Discord that follow my channel. Most of them have been able to hit
yeah,
on, if not all,
yeah,
of the drops from Sam's Club. So
yeah,
will the bots be extremely brutal for this? 100% they will because
yeah,
they can literally what is it 5x 5x. Well,
yeah,
I heard the SPCs are going down a little bit, but say it's $70, they can easily 3x it.
yeah,
If the SPCs even drop down to 210, which I don't think is going to happen.
yeah.
Yeah, but Sam, I mean, hopefully it's not that bad. But with 500,000, just be ready. I mean, it's going
Yeah.
to be sweaty, but be ready.
Yeah, I know some people in that community and some people that do that thing, and I'm telling you, bro, like the botters are not paying. So, they have to run tasks on each individual membership,
Hmm.
and they are not going to pay, and in order to hit, like, you have to have multiple accounts to do it, and it wouldn't pay off for them. So they kind of stay away from that. I'm sure there's some baller out there that's paying some stupid money to try to maybe get in on it. But one thing I can tell you, if you're not doing Mato, to help you with hitting manually, is if you download the counter on your computer that shows the seconds. like that helped me. I don't know if you do that, Broke, but there's like a something
I
you
didn't
could
know that.
download. That's, yeah. So for everybody out there that's watching or listening, but like there's a I forget what the hell it's called or whatever, but if you just Google it or Chat GPT it, it'll tell you what to download. But it changes the time on your computer to the seconds.
Oh, cool.
So you're sitting there, you're waiting, and as soon as if it's at 10 o'clock, at 9:59 with 59 seconds, it's gonna get you. You're gonna be in there, bro. You trust me. Like that changed the
Yeah.
game for me. Hit manually, bro. It did. So yeah,
Yes, definitely send me the link to that because
yeah,
I've heard people doing that and I never knew how they did that. So
yeah, yeah.
that
It
would be
changed the
awesome.
game. Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, I hit manually all the time, bro, on all kinds of shit, dude. Like
Sweet.
I do I get magic, we sell a lot of magic cards and I get collector booster boxes online all the time, dude. And I get them manually, you know?
Yeah,
So
definitely share me that secret for sure
yeah, for sure,
whenever
dude.
you get a chance.
100%. I'll have to find out. I'll find out what it is. I'll find out what it is and I'll send it to you. But yeah, if you could just look it up if anybody's out there wants to find it. You just it's I forget what the hell they call it, but yeah, you download it to your computer and it changes that time down to the second so you can get in there right at the
Okay,
right time.
cool.
Yep.
I'll check that out.
Hell yeah. So yeah, and then in store, I mean, dude, I film ours all the time. I have a bunch of those shorts get so many views, bro. The point of view because I have the AI glasses, the meta glaslasses,
Oh yeah,
and
I saw your short with that where you went
yeah,
into Target.
yeah. So I got to listen to this shit. I uh I freaking they sent me an email of YouTube. I didn't blur out the faces and like in Florida it's against the law to film somebody. So they emailed me the other day. Somebody saw themselves in one of my videos, bro, and was like, "Yo, take that shit down." And the video had like thousands and thousands of views. I was like, my bad. I didn't care. You know what I mean? I was like, I could have fought it or whatever. I just deleted it, dude. Cause I was like, dude, I don't fucking care. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But those
it,
videos get so many views, dude. People love that shit, bro.
man, of
Um,
course they do, man.
but I've filmed every drop that we've gone to, and they're all in my shorts. You can go watch them. All the everything, the ascended drops, the Sam's Club, the Black Bolt White Flare drops, all of them. It's kind of cool, man.
Yeah, you got Target though. I don't have a Target anywhere near me, so that's a little bit different. Target's where it's at. They got
Yeah,
Excel. Walmart sucks. I don't know how your Walmart
yeah.
is, but my Walmart's terrible.
So our Walmarts, like, and I've talked about this in videos ad nauseum, bro. Like, you ain't scalping out here, bro. And I'm gonna tell you why. Number one, because it's controlled out here, bro, by specific groups. And yeah, you're not touching it, dude. You ain't touching it. They're I'm not gonna say nothing with like come out and say it or whatever, bro. But
No, yeah.
they're always in the right spot at the right time.
Yes,
So
sir.
take that
Yes,
for
sir.
wherever you want to take it, however you want to take it. Occasionally there's one that's close that you get a chance. And I go to work late. I'm able to go into work later now. So I go sometimes and I try to whatever I get, it's very minimal amounts. The way they do the limits at Walmart now, it's you can only get 5 items, and it has to be a different SKU. So it's just like if there's whatever product you want
So
to
you
get,
can't
you
get
ain't
like
getting.
5 ETBs?
No, 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 no,
Huh.
no.
Interesting.
It's one SKU, and 5. So it's not really unless you go do that shit, you do it 20 times, you're not getting it. It's not sustainable, dude. It's just not. There is no like, what's worse out here than that shit, dude, is the internal scalping.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
what's really going on out here, dude. It's freaking hilarious, bro. Dude, we the stock checkers in Discord tell you, like when they get shit. And it was like a Sunday afternoon and we were sitting around and I was messing around on Discord and I see this picture pop up and it's the Family Dollar has first partner illustration collections. And they're like, I don't know, dude, $14 or something. So me and
Mhm.
Michelle were like, oh shit, let's go to Family Dollar. So we go to Family Dollar, dude. And Michelle went inside and I'm sitting in the car. She comes out and this guy comes out after her, dude, and they're talking. I guess it went into the stock checker that they had something, and like the dude was arguing with the lady, and the lady behind the counter was telling him, no, we don't have anything. He's like, yes you do, because I just saw some guy get one or whatever. But they're sending their people in there, buying up the shit, or they're not even giving the chance to the normal person to buy. If you go into a store, bro, and you see a millennial or a male under 30, you ain't getting shit, because
No,
they
you're
know what
fucked.
time it is, dude. It sucks, man. It sucks, dude. That's a
Yeah.
huge problem I hear, is the internal shit, the backdooring of shit, and the
It's everywhere,
internal
man.
shopping.
It's
Yeah,
everywhere. It's distros, it's LGSs, it's
yeah,
everybody, man. It
yeah,
really is.
yeah.
Motto, to answer your question, you said you got 3 SPCs at $333 a piece. If you get 4 SPCs from Sam's at $70 a pop, which I mean, like I said, it'll probably be like 150, but still, if you get 4 more, your whatever these investor bros call them, your dollar cost average will be $213 SPC. And
Mhm.
again, I don't think the SPCs are going to drop below 200. So you're fine. And hold them for a couple years. You'll be laughing at that. So that's what I would just dollar cost average that. So
Yeah,
if you can, if
and you
not,
could,
yeah, you're going to be waiting a minute, but they're SPC. So
and these guys that these flippers, they'll take those things and they'll put them up there, and they'll be cheap, in the
yeah.
beginning. You know what I mean? And I think they're gonna drop. Um, Haas did a video like a few days ago about his SPCs that he got from Distro, dude. And
Hmm.
it made me make a video, and I just said, like, I don't remember what the title of the video was. It's like something about, like, you don't need Distro, dude. I don't want Distro. Distro ain't shit. You know what I mean? These guys can't get nothing. Whack. I'm telling you, bro. It's crazy, dude. They're not getting nothing. It's going away, bro. It's going
It's going away
Distro.
100%.
Yeah, it's going
It's
away.
going away 100%, and I don't feel sorry for distro.
Yeah.
It sucks for like LGSs and online stores, yeah. But I mean, even then, here's the thing, man. These LGSs online stores, they are making videos with their cases of SPCs. Maybe it's one, maybe it's two, but they're
Mhm.
getting these cases and they're making videos and they're saying, I'm just going to hold on to this. I'm going to wait for it to reach
Yeah.
$500 in SPC. I'm going to wait for it to be, $2,000, $3,000 an SPC
Mhm.
case, instead of like giving it, not giving it away, but instead of putting it up for sale. And
Yeah.
so if people are doing that, then fuck them. Like Pokemon shouldn't be giving them product anyways. And of course, distros being shady too. So like I do feel bad, but I'm sure there'll be a way to get product from Pokemon. They
Mhm.
may have to control stuff. They may try to control stuff. And if you don't follow the rules, then you get kicked to the curb. I don't know. I don't know. That's just my thoughts on it. So
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
probably a hot take, but it is what
I
it
mean,
is.
dude, I made that video talking about distro, and then Rudy made a video the next day, talking about how the people that he knows that work at distro were talking about in the meeting how Pokemon International doesn't get along with the distro, and they're just
Yep.
not getting shit, dude. And you hear it like everywhere, and the writing's on the wall, the signs are there. If you want to start a business, in my opinion, and you have it in your mind that you want distro, get that shit out of your mind, dude. Get that shit out of your mind, because number one, you're gonna be buying up a bunch of sleeves and freaking whatever, bro. Top loaders, and you get thousands of dollars on all that shit, and then they might throw you a case. And then when they throw you the case, it's probably gonna be stupid money. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
stupid money.
Yeah. It would be different if you got a deal. If
Yeah.
you got an SPC, like they get SPCs at like $50, right? Or whatever. Like
Mm,
I don't know what
mm,
distro gets them for, but
yeah.
say it's like $50 and then they sell them to the LGSs at 70. But
Mm,
if they're forcing you to buy, I don't know, like My Little Pony TCG, and then dice and playmats
yeah.
and sleeves and stuff like that, and then they're charging you $200 also, like that shouldn't happen. So
Yeah.
hopefully Pokemon does change this and they don't force that. And they might.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a crapshoot at this point. So
Yeah, Mato said it right there. He knows what's up. Haas he paid 200 something dollars, bro. I think it was even more than 200. That's what distro charged him.
Yeah, I know.
for the freaking. It's just like, dude, you
Yeah, and
you know
they
they
got him
get
for
that shit.
probably
Yeah,
50 bucks. Yeah.
yeah, dude. It's crazy, bro. Like I
Yeah,
have
and that's
no
why.
desire at all, dude, for it. It's never even none.
Yeah, and that's why Pokemon is pissed with distro, and they're not
Yeah,
giving them product, and I don't blame
yeah,
them either. Why?
yeah,
Until a distro comes out and says, "Yeah, Pokemon's actually been charging us $150 in SPC, so that's why we're doing this," or they're charging us, $100 for reprints or restocks or reallocations of
mm,
booster boxes, and so that's why we're charging 100, 200, $300. Like distro, I fully strongly believe distro is just being greedy, and I've also been preaching this for months that
mm,
or Pokemon's pissed at distro, and they're
mm,
going to punish distro, and them
yeah,
apply or them getting XL, them getting their own trucks is a
yeah.
sign to distros.
Hell
You
yeah.
guys fucked around, and y'all are about to find out.
Yeah. Celestial TCG said he paid more than 200 from distro, so I'm assuming he's got distribution. Celestial, like,
Yeah, Celestial is
give
one
us,
of
yeah,
one of my guys that comes in
yeah,
and talks to me about
yeah.
stuff. So yeah,
So
I heard
he
it was
knows what's
two
up.
to 250.
Yeah, it's crazy, dude. Being a store, like for me, like the way we do shit, dude. And I've said it, and like I've talked about it in videos and tried to explain it to people. It's really easy when you go on my website, dude, and you look at my prices. You can tell what I got a good deal on. You know what I mean? That's how I
Yeah,
price shit based on what I paid for it. And Michelle sit in this room right here, dude, and we go over prices every other day. We got to start doing it every day because I get to where I lose, But and Brian like made a video, dude, and it kind of I don't know. He said that you ever somebody make a video and they're talking about something you feel like they're talking about you without saying it? I know
all the
that's not the
time,
case.
all the
That's not
time.
what I'm saying. He don't know who I am, and that's not what I'm saying. But like, he's like, you guys that are trying to be the nice guy, and you dudes that are staying under market will not be here in the bear run. And like, if you ever watch this video, Brian, and you are, see this, I will be here during the bear run. So you're wrong, bro. You're wrong. You know what I mean? Like, that's what we do, broke. And I catch wreck and people give me shit. And I know as a business owner, it's probably not a good move. It's probably dumb, dude. But that's what we try to do, man, is look out for people, bro. It's just crazy. You know what I mean? It's just insane.
Just keep doing that, bro.
Yeah,
As long as you're not getting heat like I am,
yeah,
people threatening to make videos about you, saying videos are coming. They've
yeah,
been saying it for a month.
yeah,
People unfollowing you, like you're
yeah,
fine, bro. Who cares?
yeah.
Like
Yeah, I don't care, dude. It's like I told you, like if I get 10 comments, 9 of them are awesome, dude. And they're like, man, you're doing good. They make me continue to make content. And then there's always that one dude that's using
yeah,
like 1% of his brain. He's like making shit up. He's like, oh, you said this and that. I'm like, dude, come on, bro. Like,
fuck them.
I don't know what you are trying to do, but it's not going to happen. All you got to do is
Yeah.
go in my comments and see our customers, how happy they are. And that's all we care about, But yeah, it's probably not the greatest business model to stay under market, but I try to be a man of my word. And when we started this, I said that, dude. I was like, dude, that's my goal. And I go on there broke and I put the product in and I just Google it, and just to see what pops up. And there's LGSs that are higher than me on price, dude. And just like, damn, yeah. But you know, it's the only way for me, is to try to look out for the next guy. We'll see how it works out, We'll
Yeah,
see how it works out.
I think people are too easy on their words. I think that people say stuff and they don't follow up with it, or they're very
Yeah,
quick to switch it up. So I think if you continue to stick with your words and don't let success or money or fame get to you,
yeah,
I think you'll be just fine. And of course,
yeah,
I mean, I got like I said, I got people coming after me all the time. So take that
yeah,
however you want to, but that's
yeah,
my opinion. That's how I treat it, and it is what it is. So
yeah. Yeah, the internet is brutal, man. People are freaking brutal. I got some wackos sometimes, dude. They leave like novels Oh shit, dude. I'm like, why do you like what kind of time you got on your hands to be talking that shit? But so here's a couple backup topics. I wanted to hit these. I don't know if you're good on time, broker. You if you're good hanging out for a little bit longer. Are you good? Or you what's the time?
Yeah,
We're
I
at
I probably got like 20 more minutes because I'm actually about to have hopefully a
oh
death
all right.
match between two people.
Oh shit.
So,
I'm gonna have to
um,
tune in. I'm gonna have to tune in for that one, dude.
yeah, well, I'm hoping I'm reaching out to them and
Yeah.
hopefully they're still good to go because I think it's going to be very entertaining.
Is it on
Um,
your is it your channel or is it it
it's going to be
is?
my channel. Yeah.
Okay. Damn. Well, let's not talk about too much and give it away. But yeah, everybody out there, just make sure you watch that. Let me get in what I can then before you got to dip. Yeah, these with these backup topics because the backup topics are the best
Yeah, no,
ones
you're good.
before
You're
that.
good.
Um, so is the Pokemon hobby? But I'm going to change this question to not the hobby, but is the Pokemon space on YouTube getting stale? Like,
Yes.
is the content? Yeah,
Yeah. It's
yeah, dude.
all it's all either these cards are going up in price, these are undervalued,
Yeah,
these are the top 5 cards to buy, these sets are undervalued, people clicking on graphs, people clicking on charts, people
yeah,
flip-flopping, making videos one day saying, collect what you like, and then and then turning around and making investing content. It's yeah, it's super stale. That's why I don't really upload videos
yeah,
anymore because
yeah.
it's all the same shit. Nobody cares about the cards. Nobody cares about artwork. They only care about money for not everybody, but a lot of people. So yeah, it's super stale, bro.
Yeah, the content thing, man, like I'll be honest with you, like the hardest part for me, dude, is coming up with the content, like what I'm gonna talk about. And when I do those type of videos, bro, they freaking they're ass, dude. They don't get any views. Nobody wants to hear about that shit. Like I try to, I got all these great videos in mind, like, oh man, I'm gonna pull out, this artwork or that work, and they don't care. Nobody watches it. And like for me, if I put the time in and make a video, like it's not about, yeah, I want to get the views or whatever, but dude, I want people to see it. And it's
I'm
hilarious. Like,
I'm the same way, man. That's why I've been really focusing on lives because I enjoy the lives so much better. And and yeah, it's just I just what I mean, what is there to talk about? There's
yeah,
everything to talk about, and then there's nothing to talk about at the same time. So
yeah. Yeah, I'll have to try to start mixing up my content. And I guess if they don't watch, they don't watch, dude. I mean, that's just it happens. You make a
yeah,
good one sometimes and then sometimes you don't. But yeah, it is stale. It's like the same shit. It's an echo chamber. It's people talk, but for what I see, bro, and I'm gonna just leave it at this without without like coming out there too much. But like, it's a lot of grown men complaining, bro, and like you know what I mean? Like I've probably done it too, though, bro. So I can't really say anything, but like, dude, I'm gonna stop. Like, it's made me want to like watch how I do things because there's nothing worse than somebody complaining about what another man is doing. Like, what are you so worried about? What like what somebody else is doing? Like, do your thing and do your shit. Like it's all I'm hearing now is like, oh, you're following this guy or you're watching this dude, but like, what? Who cares, bro?
yeah,
Why do you
I
care what other
agree.
people do? Like, I just, like I just, it's making me want to shift and like switch lanes, and I don't want to be that. I don't want to do that type of shit. Like, I don't want to complain about or worry about what somebody else is doing. Like, if you take advice from somebody you don't know on social media and you do that, you probably have there's probably something wrong with you. Like, you should think for yourself and do your own thing. Buy what you love and buy what you like, and then yeah, that's it, man. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
People just want the validation. That's all it is, man.
yeah.
It is what it is. You're not gonna change it. I did videos and try to change it, and it just people don't care.
Yeah. Yeah, they don't. One of the other ones, let's see. How about our small resellers unfairly hated? So it's one of the topics. Like, so people trying to, like, I guess, yeah,
I mean, I think I think it depends, man.
yeah,
I know that regardless, big, small, it doesn't matter. I'm not
yeah,
I'm not a big fan of any of them, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Especially the people that go to the Walmarts and the Targets and they instant like and I again, you're in a business, it's different, but like
Yeah.
just taking all the product and then posting it on Facebook and stuff like that. Like I
Yeah.
just I don't care
Yeah.
how big or small you are.
Yeah.
You're taking away product that you're getting at MSRP that's meant for people to enjoy and to open, and
Yeah.
you're doubling, tripling your profits. So again, I know it's kind of hypocritical because you're a business,
Yeah.
but I don't. As far as I'm aware, you're not taking carts of Pokemon product and putting it on your website that you get from, Targets and
Yeah.
and stuff like that. So yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's just my opinion. What do I
Yeah.
know? You know?
Yeah. No, I've been there, and dude, it's hilarious because I was gonna film it. Like I've been there with those guys and seen it, dude, like stop on the way to work and just like they're crazy, dude. They're out, bro. I don't know how they do it. They'll sit there and wait for freaking hours, bro. And I go there and I kick it with them and I talk to them. I was gonna film it. I started the video. It was like I'm going undercover, you know, in the scalping world to like show what they do. And I like started the video and I got my glasses on. I come around the corner, dude. There's like 20 of them standing there. I'm like, man, I can't walk up to these dudes. I'm filming them with my
No.
glasses. You know what I mean? But yeah, they're out there, bro. And yeah, they don't care. Like it's a little different with us because we care. I don't know if that like makes it okay. But yeah, that's not how I get my product. Like it's not, I mean, you can't get, I buy, it's
Yeah.
probably questionable who I buy from or whatever, but like, yeah, everybody does it, and I'm not like
Well,
everybody
I
that's
mean, you
doing that.
can't if you try to do a business from a moral high ground. You're just not going to get any product. You're going to go out of business
Yeah, yeah,
because you're not going to be able to get anything. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah,
So it is. You don't have distro. Again, it's
yeah,
completely different. Um,
yeah.
I mean, at the
I
end of the day, everyone's supporting the secondary market,
yeah, yeah,
one way or
and
another. It is what it
yeah,
is. So
yeah. And I don't think it's going anywhere. So I guess that's what I was saying earlier. I don't think in anywhere in the near future that's gonna stop. Like it's kind of like I don't know, man. It's a tough one. You know what I mean? But, yeah, I buy my shit and I pay up, but I can tell you what I don't do, bro. I ain't paying, market price. You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
not
Like, yeah,
I'm not
all right,
either. That's for
for
sure.
all y'all out there that are paying market, holler at your boy, bro. You know what I mean? I could become a wholesaler. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, if you're paying market, dude, that's crazy, dude. Yeah, that's crazy, but I am not paying market, but, um
Oh,
yeah, that's pretty much it. So I mean, I think we're good where we're at, bro. So there's only 12 of guys in here or gals, and
oh, really?
I guess what we're supposed to do is like see who won. So like in the debate, that's part of the structure. Like if team one is the collector team, and then team two is the operator team. So like that's just
Or
we're not it ain't like that. Like I think me and you are probably in line with more shit. We have our little bit of shit, but like yeah, it's
no, for
there's
sure. I mean,
yeah
we're just feeling it out,
yeah
having
dude,
a good,
yeah
for I mean, I'm sure we'll get into some heated debates and stuff like
yeah
that, but
yeah
we can definitely open it up to questions if people have any questions.
yeah yeah for
Um,
sure, dude.
we don't necessarily have to like super rush because one of my people is not answering, so we'll just
Yeah.
play it out.
Pack hype mod said it's a tie. The moderator. That's
The
funny,
moderate.
dude.
Hey, you know
Yeah,
what? I mean,
yeah,
at least they didn't give it to you,
yeah.
They
I
could have given it to you.
Mato said, "What is a tie? Like who won in the debate?" It was the question, Mato. Who was the winner? Was it the collector or the business operator? Yeah, I don't think we were going at it like that to where we were, who's winning it. It's just stupid. That's some Chat GPT shit. That's what happens when you have Chat GPT build the the the,
No,
the
no.
structure for the
We're
yeah
we're we're just having fun. We're just talking
yeah
we're just talking Pokemon, and it's
yeah
okay for people to get along. Like I said, I'm sure at some point as we continue to do these lives every single week, we'll get
yeah
into some heated debates, and
yeah
and it also depends on the people. So I think for sure it was definitely a success. I saw, 20 people
Yeah.
multiple
Yeah.
times. So if anyone's got any questions, feel
Yeah.
free
Shoot.
to shoot them at us,
Hmm.
um, and we will. One of us will be glad to answer the questions. Is there anything else that you wanted to ask about
So
or talk about?
did
Not really
you,
to ask about, but
yeah, did you see the first partners, what they did? Did you see how high they went? They went up to like $65. Did you see
I
that?
saw the Bulbasaur got bought out. Yeah, it was like
So,
400 copies. It's $70
yeah.
now.
So the box went to like 65, dude. It
Oh,
was at like
really?
65, yeah. And the reason, you know what the reason for it? I've heard this is what I hear. Like it's because of the Pikachu on the Bulbasaur.
Which
Because
is
that somebody,
so dumb.
yeah, that's crazy, dude. It's good for me, but it's like this is just crazy. Like
Uh, I,
because somebody found the Pikachu. That like yeah, that's crazy, dude.
I'll tell
That's
you what, though, people are loading up on those first partners. They're they're
yeah,
they're loading up on the first partners. It'll be interesting to see what happens with the second and the third partner
yeah,
series because you're gonna have what? Perfect Order, Chaos Rising. You're going to have Johto, Unova, and I believe what is it? Is it Gen 8? Gen 8, right?
I
I
think
can't
so. Yeah,
remember.
yeah,
But I'm very excited for Johto. I think Johto looks the best out of all of them so far.
yeah,
I like the artwork style of it.
yeah,
Johto and I think what is it? Is Hoenn Gen 3?
yeah,
Those are my two favorite generations of all time. So I'm very excited for both of them. But yeah, as far as pack artwork wise, it's probably not going to be the strongest because even Series 3, you have Pitch Black and probably the Rayquaza set if it's going to have Rayquaza. But
yeah.
yeah, I mean, dude, this market's so manipulated right now. It's
Yeah, there's a lot of that
it,
shit going on. You gotta watch
yeah.
that TCG autopsy video, dude. He had me thinking I should do a buyout myself
You-
on some.
I
Like,
mean,
dude,
if you got the
he's like,
capital for it, might as
dude.
well.
Mato asked, "Is there any good Discords for restocks?" He said he's gonna sign up on the website. Mato, hit me up on the website, bro, and I'll send you the ones that I have. When you get up on this website, you can message me back and forth, and I'll shoot you those Discords that I'm in. Um,
Yeah,
but
Rattle's
yeah,
also a good one too.
yeah, Rattle's not bad. Yeah. Um, Dude, yeah, that TCG autopsy video, broke. You got to see it. Like he freaking step by step tells you what to do a buyout.
That's
Like,
crazy.
yeah, dude.
You know they're
He
doing that
explained
on
it.
purpose too, right? They're not just
Yeah,
doing that educational wise.
yeah. When he did it, I was like, I'm serious, bro. I was like, damn, I should do it just to, But this,
I
like,
mean, you can,
yeah,
you can.
yeah.
I mean,
I would,
you
yeah, I
can.
wouldn't, but it would just be fun, like. But then, yeah, I don't know. It probably wouldn't be good, but it just wasn't that much. He did it specifically on the Destin Rivals ETBs. I wanted to show you something too. Like, so have you seen the new ETBs that came out like on Walmart? Have you seen any of them?
The
Like
Distant
in
Rivals
hand?
ones?
Yeah, the new
No,
ones.
I haven't
So
seen them in hand. I've seen people get them, but yeah.
all right, so this is something like, so dude, it's always been a problem when I buy collections, right? Having to
Hmm.
look over the ETBs because the plastic is so like flimsy and shitty.
Yeah,
Dude, these new ETBs, like I don't know what they did, bro, but they changed. They
it's that
changed
new.
what they did.
It's the new facility.
Dude, it's look, I would never do that to an old school ETB, bro. Look at this shit, bro.
I know.
It's like some next level shit. Like I don't know. It's no, it's not thinner, whack. It's like a freaking bulletproof vest now.
And
Like they
that's
changed,
how the booster bundles were too
yeah,
for Ascended Heroes. I'm
they
telling you,
changed it.
I think they're in that new facility.
Yeah, dude. I
I
saw
don't think
that.
it's fully operational, but yeah.
Yeah. I saw that and I was like, damn, I wish every ETB because they wouldn't get holes in them, bro. The older ones, bro, it's so easy to freaking tear and get a hole. And these new ones, bro, they're like impenetrable, bro. I don't know what they did, but good job, Pokemon International. Keep it up. Keep putting that keep putting that heavy duty plastic on there, bro. Like, yeah,
Yeah, I've seen a couple of the new ones. I've seen a
yeah,
couple of those um, that are coming ripped, but that could just be, that could be from uh, the stalker doesn't care.
Mm.
They're just throwing
Yeah.
that crap up there. Like, us, if I was to see Ascended Heroes or Destiny Rivals ETBs, hell, Prismatic Evolutions, if I was to see that at Walmart, man, I would be picking that sucker up so careful, putting it down the cart
Yeah.
so carefully.
Yeah.
These stalkers don't care. They're just throwing that stuff
No,
out of the
bro.
boxes. Their nails might be jacking it up. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So
You
it's
gotta
it's
handle that shit like a newborn, like that beautiful baby. You gotta handle it
that
like a
that
newborn baby, bro.
hey, bro. So I'll be throwing her up and catching her, and she'll be freaking out on me. But yeah, no,
Yeah.
for sure, you got to treat it better than the baby. Um, Whack wants to know. Whack said he hit Destin today, which he did. He
Mhm.
also says the plastic is thinner for sure. But he
Yeah,
wants
for
to know.
me,
Go ahead.
no, I was just say for me, they're not thinner. Like they're more. It's a different, totally different plastic. It's like
Hmm.
way thicker, way heavy. Like it's just I noticed it when I got them. I was like, damn, this is totally different. Yeah, they're not thinner. Not on my side anyway. They're like
Maybe,
crazy.
maybe it's two different facilities. You never know.
Maybe, yeah. He
Um,
wants to know
eh,
what Discord.
yep. What
I
Discords
don't
you
even,
use?
I don't even freaking know, dude. I don't know what the hell they're called. Hold on, let me see. Let me see if I can go in there and check real quick, and I'll tell you what the hell the name of it is. So, the Poke Group, TCG Tracker, and Pokemon Restock and News. That's the ones I'm in. Yeah, yeah.
I guess Whack said he's in the Discord as well. I guess he's talking about my Discord. So he
Oh, okay,
said
cool.
I guess he could DM you if you're okay with
Yeah,
that.
yeah, that's fine, man.
Whack's super cool. I mean,
Yeah, hell yeah,
he'll conversate with you. He always
hell yeah,
buys he always buys stuff too. So
yeah,
he's a cool guy. I
for sure,
appreciate it.
man. That's one thing, bro. I've met some awesome people in this hobby, dude. Like, um, some people talk and down like Facebook, and I get it, bro. But I'm gonna tell you what, dude. Like, you can meet some people in Facebook, man, and like make some really good connections, dude. Like really good people and good connects for getting stuff. You just got to be careful, you know. But there's really good people in the hobby, man, and we've met some really nice people, bro.
That
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
that's what I wanted. That's why I started my YouTube channel. And
yeah.
I've definitely met some people that put on the mask, but I've also met some really cool people. So
Oh yeah,
I can't complain too much.
yeah. Yeah, you gotta have your guard up, you know, anytime there's money involved like that, and but yeah, yeah. Me and you met,
We
and
did meet.
it's
We
turned
did
out
meet.
good there. Yeah. Thank God I made
No,
that video. Thank God I didn't listen to those guys, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I'll go back and find the conversation and
yeah,
show
you need
it,
to
like, yeah, dude.
you need to send it to me because I'm very interested. I'm sure I
Yeah,
know the people,
yeah, yeah. I was like,
because I left that comment in the
yeah,
DMs, and I was like, yeah, I said what I said for a reason. So
yeah.
they don't
Oh,
none of them have there's two of them that have reasons to dislike me, but the rest of them they have no
yeah.
reason. They're just following. But
Well,
I'm very interested to see.
I'm 50 years old, bro. Like, people should be taking advice from me. Like, you can't give a 50-year-old advice, dude. You know what I mean?
They do it though, man.
I'm
Because here's the
just
thing, bro. I'll leave it on this. People think that because I'm very opinionated and
Mhm.
I've been cool with some people and then not cool with them later on, they think I'm just like this big bad person that's looking for drama. And I'm not. I just
Yeah,
want you, if you say something to me, you better not say something different, in the YouTube sphere. Like, don't tell me you don't mess with something and then you have that somebody on and you say the complete opposite. Like, I'm gonna say it how it is, and
yeah,
people don't like that. So it is what it is. I just ask people to be straight up like I am. If I got a problem with you, I'll tell you, or
yeah.
I'll
Oh,
vocalize it one way or another. So
yeah. Well,
it
the
is what it
difference
is.
between you and I is like, and Michelle tells me all the time, like, we have a business, dude. But I could tell you right now, bro, if we didn't have no business, oh,
Yeah.
it'd be all, bro. It'd be you ain't never, you know what I mean? So like, dude, because there's people out there that like they're talking, saying things, and I'm like, oh, really, man? And I'm like, I'm
Yeah.
watching them, and I'm like, yeah, bro, you can't really. can't really say none, bro. You should probably not say none, but they know who they are, dude. And
Yeah, you
but
gotta
yeah, I
be
have to be
careful.
careful. Yeah, I have to be careful. But there are certain times where when they say things, dude, I just, I can't help it, dude. Like I have to like chime in. But I
No, for
probably
sure.
should. But
And
but it,
and when and the longer that you're around, and once you get your own, your own community, your own
yeah,
base, you'll be able to say whatever you truly want to say. But right now, um, it's just you gotta build that base. I got nothing to lose. If I wanted to, I could just drop off the face of the planet, and then it
yeah,
is what it is. But for
yeah,
you, it's a little bit different with growing the business and stuff like
yeah.
that. So
Yeah, dude, we started the website in February, broke, and I remember making videos like mid-February. It's like, oh man, this shit, it's not working too good, dude. It's not doing too great. And then, you know what I mean? It's like, oh, what did I do? Because we spent, we had a decent amount of capital, bro, to start this business. It's like we can't, there's no turning back. You know what I mean?
yeah,
There isn't any like, and I'm like, we're making these videos. I'm like, damn, man, this isn't good. And it went from that to overnight. It seems like it probably wasn't, but we have 130 something people in the website as members in the website.
that's awesome.
And yeah, and went from a couple sales to like 60, dude, in no time, which isn't a lot. I don't talk about like no, I don't like to talk about that shit, bro. Like nobody needs to know what you know what I mean. Like that's not my thing to talk about. Oh, no, dude, it's none of
No.
your business. You know what I mean? Um, but yeah, it's the content, dude. Like if you're gonna start a business in this in the Pokemon space or any TCG space, you got to do content, dude. You have to.
Yep.
I mean, there's just no way around it. And if you do it, you know, and you're genuine and you have some because there are some people, bro, they can't help it. They don't have a personality. So you got to kind of have like, don't go trying to make it if because they're out there. I've seen them,
Yeah.
dude. Like, don't delete that shit, bro. Like, you know what I mean. But you got to have some
I
personality.
know.
Yeah,
I know. But
yeah,
they're part of the cliques and
yeah,
stuff like that. And
yeah, dude.
you know what? Like I said, we'll see when
Yeah,
the dust settles.
yeah,
We'll see who sticks around. I've been very
yeah,
transparent. I'm like, guys, I'll get you to the promised land. I'll I'll
yeah,
I'll I'll push you guys past the finish line when we get back to MSRP. And I'm like, after that, I'll
yeah.
drop in every now and then and just say, hey guys, make sure you're still buying like crazy. Treat it like it's a bear market. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
but
It's doing good though, bro. We love it, man. Like you can't do this shit if you don't love it, dude. That's the other thing. Like, and it's
yeah, for
not
sure.
easy, despite some creators saying that this shit is easy. If you're trying to start a business and you want to start a business, you want to do this, take it from somebody that does it all day long, every day. I work a full-time job, bro. I come home and the only thing I do is take a shower and then eat, and then it's right back to work. And it's to, like I told you, dude, midnight, 1 o'clock every single night, except for
Okay.
tonight and tomorrow night. Then it's beyond that. So it's a grind, and you gotta love it, dude. But
Yeah,
we love it, dude.
absolutely.
We get to
Absolutely.
play with cards. You know what I mean? Like mess with
Hey,
cards,
bro,
dude.
you can't ask for anything better than that.
No, dude.
So,
But it's not easy. So these dudes that are on YouTube telling you it's easy, nah, man, don't believe that shit because it's not, bro. It's not, dude. I'm
for
telling you,
sure.
dude. Yeah, it's not. But yeah, man,
For sure.
I think it's a good time to call it, dude. We've been going for 2 hours, bro.
Hey, it felt
It
like no time. If I didn't have
yeah,
another live to go do with 2 people
yeah,
trying to kill each other,
yeah,
I could keep going. So
yeah.
I'm very
I
much go ahead.
I gotta get to work.
Yeah. Well, I gotta
Believe it
get
or
to do
not.
it.
Dude,
I gotta get to doing
I got
another live, and
yeah.
I'm sorry that I won't be able to do a live next week,
It's
but
all good, bro.
I'm very much looking forward to hopefully
It's all good.
running it back. When I get
Hell
back in
yeah.
town. So
Hell yeah, dude. A bunch
it
of
was a lot of
shit will
fun. I
go down.
appreciate it.
Yeah, dude, for sure. This is me and your thing. Maybe could we bring another person in? Like to have three, like we could do that. But then it's like people start talking over each other and shit. But like I feel like we should probably at some point maybe bring some other people in, maybe like
Yeah, I mean,
you think, yeah,
I bring people into my lives, and I think it's just kind of feeling it out, right now.
yeah,
But yeah, I don't.
yeah. We're gonna do this
Um,
thing though, dude. It's gonna work. It'll be
I'm
good.
it'll be one of my favorite things to look forward
Hell
to.
yeah, dude.
So
You could
I'll
learn
I
some if you
I'll
come around here.
I look forward to doing my live. So this new one where I get to talk to you,
Hell yeah,
I think it was a lot of fun, and so
yeah,
I'm very much looking forward to continuing it. So
hell yeah. All
yeah,
right, bro. Thanks to everybody that came, all the real ones that are still here, dude. We appreciate it,
yeah,
man. We do this because we love it, dude. That's it.
yeah.
It ain't about this shit behind me. I ain't, you know what I mean? Like that doesn't.
No,
That's its own thing, dude. This is because of us. It's like we talk about what's happening and what's going on, dude. 100%, dude.
yeah.
It
It,
was awesome, bro. No
I
plugs
great.
here. You know,
No,
I don't have to plug. I don't need to, dude. So
no,
yeah,
for
dude.
sure.
All right, bro.
I
Thanks to everybody that watched.
Yeah. Thanks,
Thank
guys.
you, bro.
We'll see you in a couple weeks.
Yeah. All right, bro. Take it easy, bro. I'll
Yeah.
talk to you, man. All right.
Thanks, bud.
All right, man. See you, buddy.
Bye.